Hello everybody! Welcome back to another episode of The Forest of Doom. Today we're playing some fighting fantasy, and as always I have got a very special guest joining me. Lone Wolf, thank you for the host. Jimmy Gill, you are very early. Welcome in everyone. We're playing The Forest of Doom. What is The Forest of Doom? It is a classic fighting fantasy book written by Ian Livingstone. It's a choose your own adventure style book, so that means that my adventurer will be going on an adventure and making some choices as they go. The choices that they make are very important and they will alter the game. Some choices will lead them close to victory, whilst others lead them far away from the path and on some wild goose chases. What fun would an adventure be without some danger? Ooh, danger. When the adventurer has to fight some creatures or enemies, we'll be doing that with some simple six-sided dice. I'm going to roll for the creatures and enemies. The adventurer, of course, will roll for themselves. We'll add a skill bonus to that, and whoever rolls the highest gets to deal some damage. We'll keep rolling until one of us dies. So far, much to my disappointment, no one has died. No one. Every single adventurer so far this season has made it out of the Forest of Doom, but only one adventurer has made it onto the leaderboard. So to get onto the leaderboard this season, the adventurer will need to find some quest items and deliver them to a location to be eligible to go onto the leaderboard. So the only person that's done that so far is Dana Rex, and she did it in a time of 2 hours, 16 minutes and 7 seconds. This season is all about speed, 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 so they need to grab the items and deliver them to the location in the fastest time to be the winner of this season. And the winner this season will win a copy of The Forest of Doom and maybe some merch. Maybe. I haven't decided yet. So that's how it's going to work today. Forest of Doom. Yes, the Forest of Doom. How is the work life going on? Work life is awesome, my friend. Work life is awesome. Nope, Joe didn't make it out. Joe did make it out. Joe did make it out. So everyone has made it out. So everyone has made it to the end of the adventure. It's a much easier adventure than Death Trap Dungeon was. But it is hard to find those quest items and make it to the end. So Joe did make it to the end. He just didn't have the quest items. As did Kate and as did Tiny Little Grim. None of them had the quest items, but they all did complete the adventure. So because no one has died this season, the bonuses this season work a little bit differently. So whereas before the audience could give the adventurer an extra life, this time if you donate £10, the adventurer will either get a bonus life or a potion of teleportation, which will take them to a useful location. Timbo Jr. had a good week. Yes, I had a great week. I started my new job and it was wicked. Really, really good. Must say as well, on that note, what a perfect segue. We are using all sounds, all the music, ambience, sound effects are by the amazing Sirenscape. If you want to check them out, you can even use it for free. If you are a tabletop RPG player or just want to have a little bit of ambience in the background, you can visit sirenscape.com to get all your epic sounds. So yes, I did a 40-hour work week this week, and I fitted in 2 streams during the week during my lunch break. So it can be done, and I've had a great time, I've had a great week. So I've waffled on way too long. I think that it's time to meet our adventurer. Are we all excited to meet our adventurer this week? Yes, we are. Let's meet them. Hi, adventurer.
Hello.
Tell us who you are, adventurer.
I'm Kimchi. I'm I'd say potluck adventurer. I'm just gonna stumble around and just kind of hope like I fall over items that we need. Like that's my game plan. That's like the way I run my life. So just hope for best.
Hope for best.
Good things will
so
happen.
Nervous Cabbage is a returning adventurer. Nervous Cabbage was on in Death Trap Dungeon, and I've got to say he was one of my absolute favourite guests from the last season.
To deal with that pesky Baron. him and his pranks that he loves. It was when he put the scorpion in the backpack or the spider. He took it too far.
The spider. It was too far.
It's like that mate that always unscrews the top off the salt at a restaurant. Like, takes it too far. Definitely
takes it too far. So I'm very, very lucky to have you back. I'm very excited to have you back, and thank you for joining us today.
It's no problem. I'm sure it's going to be... It's either going to be the quickest run you've ever seen or the quickest death you've ever seen.
Well, no one's died so far, so we'll see. But Joe got very close to dying last week. Every adventurer so far has had really high numbers, like high skill, high stamina.
So really, there's two things to beat. It's either beat the fastest score or beat nobody dying. So there's two agendas. So it could go either way.
Yeah. So guys, you'll notice that Nervous Cabbage only has 1 life there. He only has 1 heart, but he has 2 hearts that are empty, and you can fill those with bonuses if you want to. If you donate £10, he will get either a bonus life or a teleport. If you donate £20, he will get 1 of each. Yes, last time he ate the bin mushrooms, and that was eventually what killed him.
They were just they were delicious, though.
So
in my defense, they were delicious.
Well, I'm glad you felt that they were worth it. Cool. So on the topic of stats, we haven't rolled any stats yet. So shall we see what Kimchi's got? Hi, K1 Spunk, welcome in. Welcome. Right, okay, so we need some skill. So if you roll 1 dice and add 6, that will give you your skill. Yeah, I actually feel like Cabbage's hair is better than my hair today, and I'm a bit jealous.
2, and he's died again. I rolled a 2.
You rolled a 2, so your skill is 8.
Okay.
Okay, that's the lowest skill we've had so far this season. Okay.
Someone's gotta have it.
Okay, so stamina, you roll both dice and add 12.
Oh, but the little dice has been giving me grief all day. It's only been giving me 1s all morning. I've been trying to shake them out of the dice all day.
You have to warm them up.
The little one gave me a 6, but the good dice gave me a 1. So.
Okay, so we've got a 7. So we add 12 to that. So that's a 19. Okay. And then your luck. I mean, yeah, stamina's pretty good. Your luck again is 1 dice and add 6.
This is what we need. We're doing a luck run. 5.
5. Okay, so that gives you a total of 11. There you go. So you're very lucky.
That's all we need.
Very lucky.
Don't need skill. We don't need skill. We just need.
Don't need skill. You'll be fine without skill. Kawana says, I've got a little bit before. Got to get moving again. A new challenger in the forest. Good luck to ye, adventurer. Oh, Wolf, thank you for the shout. No worries. Kawana Punk as well is going for affiliate. So give them a follow and go and check out their streams. Kaiwana streams Beat Saber. He's very, very good at it. So go and give him a follow. He's trying to hit affiliate this week. So there we go. Right, so Kimchi has a skill of 8, stamina of 19, and 11 luck. Let's see what else she has. Is Kimchi a woman or a man? I've always thought it was a woman.
I guess it doesn't matter.
There are they, them.
There you go.
They, them. They're not sure either. Okay. You start your adventure with the bare minimum of equipment, but you may find or buy other items during your travels. You're armed with a sword, dressed in leather armour, and have a backpack to hold your provisions.
I guess Kimchi in the D&D days was always a female orc bard. So I guess a woman. Like, if we're sticking to my traditional, like, where the name came from, the original origins of the name. Yeah. We're getting real lore on the go now. Okay. Anyway, you were saying.
Oh, no worries. You've got 10 provisions. Oh my goodness, okay. Linda Emma subscribed at tier 1 for the 2nd month. Thank you, Linda. Thank you so much, and thank you for being here. 10 provisions. So this is a little different again to the last season. You can only eat 1 provision at a time. You can't eat multiple provisions in one go.
Okay.
But they will still restore 4 stamina. So you've got 10 of those. You may also take a magical potion with you, which will aid you on your quest. Each bottle contains enough for 2 measures. So it can be used twice during your adventure, but again, only when you're not in battle. Okay. You can have a potion of skill, a potion of strength, or a potion of fortune. So the potion of skill will restore all of your skill points, potion of strength restores all of your stamina points, and the potion of fortune restores all of your luck points and adds 1 to your initial luck.
Okay, we're going for the potion of fortune. We're going for
full
luck. Yes. Full luck.
Full luck. Cool, and you get to use that twice. They can be taken at any time during your adventure, as long as you're not in battle. There's only one true way through Darkwood Forest, and it will probably take you several attempts to find it, so you must make notes and draw a map as you explore. Not all areas will contain treasure. Many merely contain traps and creatures, they're my favourite, which you will no doubt fall foul of. There are many wild goose chase passages, and while you may indeed progress through to the end of your adventure, it's by no means certain that you'll find what you are looking for. The one true way involves a minimum of risk, and any player, no matter how weak on their initial dice rolls, should be able to get through fairly easily. So, I know we have to...
They say...
Yeah, so Nervous Cabbage has played quite a lot of Fighting Fantasy before, so we know it's not easy.
I've played a lot. I've finished few.
Yes, I finished few as well. May the luck of the gods go with you on your adventure ahead, and may your stamina never fail. Right, guys in chat, before we get too far into the adventure, can you let me know, are the sound levels okay? Because again, I've had a fiddle, been having a fiddle with me sounds. Can you hear the nighttime forest? Can you hear me? And can you hear Nervous Cabbage enough? What the heck? Why have we got a hype train almost close? What is happening here? Thank you, Stray Maiden, for the tier 1 sub. Hiya! How you doing? Oh my goodness. Thank you for being subscribed for 2 months. That's crazy. I'm happy I literally just woke up in time for the awesomeness. No more bits. No more bits, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okie dokie. So, if a hype train happens, you know what will have to happen. So be warned. Yes, it's all fine. Thank you, Linda. Great. So, Nervous Cabbage, if you are ready, I am ready to begin the background of our adventure and how you came to be walking into the Forest of Doom. Okay.
It's meant to be going to Tesco, but that's how unlucky I am. Just ended up here.
Oh my god, Malaysia's got a gift sub now. Stray Maiden really wants a hype train to happen. Now I think hype trains needs to be one more person. So it needs to be a different person, but I really do appreciate the gift sub, thank you. Okay, you are an adventurer, a sword for hire, and have been roaming the northern borderlands of your kingdom. Having always spurned the dullness of the daily life, you now wander the lands in search of wealth and danger. Despite the long walks and rough outdoor life, you're content with your unknown destiny.
But another happy little bush.
Thank you for the lurk, Colleen. You want your bits back. Oh my god, I don't think I can refund bits. Oh gosh, now you tested me. The world holds no fears for you, as you are a skillful warrior, well practiced in the art of slaying evil men and beasts with your trusty sword. Not once during the last 10 days since entering the northern borderlands have you set eyes upon another person. This doesn't worry you at all, as you are happy with your own company and enjoy the slow, sunny days hunting, eating and sleeping. It's evening, and having feasted on a dinner of rabbit, spit roasted over an open fire, you settle down to sleep beneath your sheepskin blanket. There's a full moon, and the light sparkles on the blade of your broadsword skewered into the ground by your side. You gaze at it, wondering when you will next have to wipe the blood of some vile creature from its sharp edge. These are strange lands inhabited by weird and loathsome beasts, goblins, trolls, and even dragons. As the flame of your campfire gently dies, you begin to drift asleep, and images of screaming green-faced trolls flicker through your mind. Suddenly, in the bushes to your left, you hear the loud crack of a twig breaking under a clumsy foot. You leap up and grab your sword from the ground. You stand motionless but alert, ready to pounce on your unseen adversary. Then you hear a groan, followed by a dull thud of a body falling to the ground. Is it a trap? Slowly you walk over to the bush where the noise is coming from and carefully pull back the branches. You look down to see a little old man with a great bushy beard, his face contorted with pain. You crouch down to remove the iron helmet covering his balding head, and you notice 2 crossbow bolts protruding from the stomach of his plump, chainmail-clad torso. Picking him up, you carry him over to the fire and stir the dying embers back to life. After covering him with your blanket, you manage to get the old man to drink a little water. He coughs and moans. He sits up rigid, eyes staring fixedly ahead, and starts to shout. "I'll get them! I'll get them! Don't ye fear, Gillibrand! Big Leg is coming to bring you the hammer! Oh, yes, indeed I am! Oh, yes!" The dwarf, whose name you presume to be Big Leg, is obviously delirious from the poison-tipped bolts lodged in his stomach. You watch as he slumps down again to the ground and then whisper his name into his ear. "Big Leg." His eyes stare unblinkingly at you as he again starts to shout. "Ambush! Look out! Ambush! Ah! The hammer! Take the hammer to Gillibrand! Save the dwarves!" His eyes half close and the pain seems to ease a little, and as the delirium subsides he speaks to you again in a low whisper. "Help us, friend! Take the hammer to Gillibrand! Only the hammer will unite us against our trolls. We were on our way to Darkwood in search of the hammer, ambushed by the little people. Others killed. The map in my pouch. It will take you to the home of Yastromo, the master mage of these parts. He has great magics for sale to protect you against the creatures of Darkwood. Take my gold, I beg you. Find the hammer. Take it to Gillibrand, my lord of Stonebridge. You'll be well rewarded." Big Leg opens his mouth to start another sentence, but nothing comes out except his last dying breath. You sit down and ponder Big Leg's words. Who is Gillibrand? Who is Yastromo? What is all this fuss about a dwarfish hammer? You reach over to the still body of Big Leg and remove the pouch from the leather belt around his waist. Inside you find 30 gold pieces. See now, 30 gold pieces. And you find this map. There you go. Stray Maiden, thank you for the lurk, and I hope your doggy gets a good walk. And I'm sorry you didn't get the hype train. I'm really sorry to disappoint you with the no hype train there. Okay, so you've got 30 gold pieces and a map of Darkwood Forest.
I feel like that map's going to be more use than my notes so far.
We'll see.
So far, I wrote Gillibrand equals hammer, and I drew a picture of Big Leg. Just to remind myself. Oh, yeah. Wait, I'll show you him.
Oh, he looks cool.
That's Big Leg.
That's Big Leg. He's mostly beard.
Mostly 90% beard.
Beard with legs.
Yep. He's beard with one big leg.
Sounds about right. Jingling the coins in your hand, you think of the possible rewards which may await you just for returning a hammer to a village of dwarves. You decide to try and find the hammer in Darkwood Forest. It's been a few weeks since your last good battle, and what's more, you're likely to be well paid for this one. With your mind made up, you settle down to sleep, having taken back your blanket from poor Big Leg. In the morning, you bury the old dwarf and you gather up your possessions.
After he passes, we take the blanket straight back.
Yeah, you're just like, that's wasted on him. I mean, he's going to go cold anyway.
I don't want my blanket going cold.
No. He's done a good job of warming it up.
It's hard to warm a blanket up.
In the morning, you bury the old dwarf and you gather up your possessions. You examine the map, look up to the sun, and find your bearings. You whistle merrily and head off south at a good pace, eager to meet this man Yastromo and see what he might have to offer.
Gonna write that down. That might be important.
Right. So I'm not going to start the timer yet. I'm going to start the timer when you make your first decision. Okay. So let's see. What did I miss in chat? He says, "Nice big leg." Lone Wolf says, "Nice big leg."
It's only the best. If you look through the book, there's an actual picture of that. Like that's I'm actually the animator. It's not.
I was gonna say I've not seen a picture of Big Leg in here.
Like it's all these really like high definition drawings, and then you reach Big Leg, and it's just that in the middle of a page.
Right, my darlings, let's begin the adventure properly. You walk to Yaztromo's, and it takes you a little over half a day. You arrive at a stone tower home, dirty and hungry. How did you get so dirty? Oh, it's because you were burying Big Leg. I keep wondering why you're dirty.
I'm always just like that. I'm always just covered in dirt.
Ah, the life of an adventurer.
Yep.
It's dirty.
Yep.
As the tower is set back on the edges of Darkwood, some 50 metres away from the path.
Does this mean my blanket's now dirty?
Probably.
Shame.
Shame
that. Never mind. I'll get another one. I've got 30 gold. I'll get another one.
You can buy a new blanket or make one.
I can get a blanket. steal one from another dying dwarf.
Sure. If you don't find one during this adventure, I'm going to be very disappointed for you.
Okay.
The quest.
That's the number one priority. The quest for the blanket.
Screw the hammer. We want to find it. We want to find a new blanket.
That's the kind of adventurer I am. I get distracted really easily.
You're like
I left the hammer in the Stromo's tower and just wandered off.
There's the hammer. Have you got a blanket?
Oops. Did you bring the hammer? I'll be back.
Finally, you walk up to a huge oak door, somewhat relieved to find that it does exist and that Big Leg had not been speaking wildly in his delirium. A large brass bell and gong hang from the stone archway. As you ring the bell, a shiver runs down your spine and you realise that the loud bong invades a deep silence which you had not noticed before. There are no sounds of birds or animals to be heard, and you wait anxiously at the door until you hear slow footsteps descending stairs from the tower above. A small wooden slot in the door slides open, and two eyes appear and examine you. "Well, who are you?" demands a grumpy voice through the hole. You answer that you are an adventurer in search of the Master Mage Yaztromo, and you intend to purchase some magical items from him to combat the creatures of Darkwood Forest. "Oh, well, in that case, if you're interested in buying some of my merchandise, you had better come up. I am Yaztromo." He turns and slowly climbs the stone stairs, and now you get to make your first decision.
Okay, I just flash him the picture I drew of Big Leg, and he lets me in instantly. He's like, quick! You met Big Leg. It's an exact replication of him.
Would you like
must have seen him.
Follow him up the stairs or draw your sword and attack him?
I'm just gonna follow him up the stairs. There's no need for that this early in the day.
No, you've just woke up and had your breakfast.
Yeah, I'm not that adventurer. I'm still dirty. I've not had a bath yet.
We're gonna follow him up the stairs and turn to page 261. So you can note that down if you want to. You follow the huffing and puffing old man in his tattered robes up the spiral staircase to a large room. At the top of the tower, shelves, cupboards and cabinets line the walls, all filled with bottles, jars, weapons, armour, and all manner of strange artefacts. Yaztromo shuffles past the general clutter and slumps down into an old oak chair. He reaches into his pocket and pulls out a fragile pair of gold-rimmed spectacles. He places these on his nose, picks up a piece of slate and chalk from the table next to his chair and begins to write frantically. He then hands you this slate, which has a list of items on it. I don't know if you'll be able to see that.
Yeah, I can see it.
He's got a potion of healing, a potion of plant control, a potion of stillness, a potion of insect control, a potion of anti-poison, some holy water, a ring of light, boots of leaping, a rope of climbing, a net of entanglement, an armband of strength, gloves of missile dexterity, a rod of water finding, garlic buds, headband of concentration, fire capsules and nose filters. He tells you that all the instructions for use are written clearly on the labels attached to the items together with their suggested use. He sighs and tells you that unfortunately the magic in the items only works once, but they are the best you can buy for the money. And you can take as much time as you want buying those. Guys in chat, what do you reckon he should take?
Now, the normal game plan in games like this is the items that seem the most useless are going to be the ones with the most advantage. Like, the nose filters are going to seem useless, but they're probably going to have, like, the first use. I mean, boots of leaping are always useful.
Who doesn't want to leap through the forest?
Exactly.
Just spring your way around.
It's a forest. I'm assuming there's going to be a chasm somewhere. So how much are my boots? And it's only 2 gold. That's a bargain.
Boots of leaping, yeah, 2 gold.
Absolute bargain. I mean, I don't think I'm going to need to be still.
No.
I could do the potion of stillness without taking the potion. Just stay still.
I think it's this if you need something else to be still, maybe.
I'm gonna take the nose filters.
The nose filters?
Yep. Because there's probably gonna be some smells in the forest
that
I don't wanna know about.
Well, Joe used the whole forest as a toilet last week, so
do you know what the nose filters? The nose filters are for if I come across any mushrooms, I'm gonna pop them in so I don't get tempted. I can't smell them. Okay, it's a forest.
Guys, do we think that Cabbage has learnt his lesson from last time? Do we think that he can avoid?
Nope.
Do we think that he can resist mushrooms? It's kimchi's weakness. Mushrooms of any kind.
Just can't handle it. No, only ones that are growing on bins.
Only the ones that are grown on bins. Okay.
I'm gonna take a plant control potion because we're in a forest. Like, it would be stupid not to take it.
Yeah.
We're in a forest. What are the chances of running into a vampire?
Really don't know.
It's been a while since I've played this book, so I can't remember what. I'm assuming it's mainly like orcs and like goblins, but there's probably gonna be like a robot halfway through just to throw me off.
Just to throw you off.
Okay, I'm gonna take the rope of climbing as well.
Thanks for feeding me a snack, Kaiwana Spunk. All the shrooms, what could possibly go wrong?
The problem is not identifying them first. What am I taking?
Do you know your mushrooms? Do you?
Nope. I mean, I can order edible ones. I couldn't go into the forest and just pick them.
No, I wouldn't have a clue. I feel like that would be a useful thing to know.
Okay, I've spent 10 gold on them so far.
Whole trees full of natural mushrooms. Yeah, but are they good or bad just because they're natural? Lone Wolf, what do you know about mushrooms? You're a chef. You're a chef. What do you know about mushrooms?
Tell us. I'm gonna take the gloves of missile dexterity.
I mean, they're a bargain as well. 2 gold.
I hope children don't shop at here. It's only gloves of missile dexterity, though. Does it include the missile as well, or is that sold separately?
I have no idea. Missile sold
separately for 500 gold.
Missile sold separately. Yeah, I think Cabbage is also a chef. I think you're right. Chef life.
But I feel like yeah. Now, do I save gold or do I splash it all at the tower?
I don't know. What do we think, guys? Do you think he's going to need the gold elsewhere?
I mean, normal me would just spend it all now. And be upset when there's a dragon for like 2 gold up the road.
A dragon for 2 gold?
I've spent it all
you
here
need to
on
pay the dragon.
Okay, I'm gonna get the garlic bulbs. Just in case.
Go for it. So they're only 2 gold as well. Which
that
actually
seems expensive.
That seems expensive.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I've got like an eyelash in my eye that's annoying me.
So you go to Aldi. It's like milk 80p, bread 80p, garlic 2 gold.
But then you can buy a whole house for 5 gold.
I'm gonna take.
Welcoming case. You know, a few mushrooms, but only in Swedish. Case says it depends what the dragon's going to be selling. Welcoming case. You're here every week, and I love it.
It's like a dragon rental, so you like rent the dragon for the day, like you know how you rent a car. So it'll just like, but you gotta, I don't know.
I want a spunk. I can't. Shall I try to?
I'm gonna keep 10 gold.
How do you even?
I'm gonna keep 10 gold back.
Linda says spend it all.
I'm gonna take the net.
The net of entanglement.
We're running out of you. This is just a net now that we've put a fancy name on.
Sure. I'm sure that all nets are a net of entanglement.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They just like put of entanglement on the end. But it's like the same
Cabbage
as
smart.
rope of climbing. It's just a rope.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, how much is my 3? So that makes 20.
Yeah.
I don't really need anything more. Take some fire capsules.
Sure, why not? And again, they seem very expensive, but they're very good quality.
At this point, it's just like, I'm just asking him what else he's got lying around.
This is everything.
He said he's got weapons. Why can't I buy those?
I don't know. It says there's armor and weapons and artifacts. Not for sale. These are purely decorative. Purely decorative.
Not for you.
Not for you.
These are for real adventurers.
You're too dirty to be a real adventurer.
You can have the net of entanglement.
It's like a kid's thing. It's like it is just a net, but he's trying to make it sound magical. Yes, a net of entanglement.
You from Hasbro. Headband of concentration. I'll have that because. Can you just buy all of the items? Am I going to go through all of this?
I don't think you've got enough to buy all of it. You've only got 30 gold, so yeah, I don't think there's enough for everything.
No, there's definitely not. I'm up to 26 now.
Yeah, Linda says spend it all.
I'll take a... You'd be smart now because I've only got 4 gold left.
Only 4 gold left.
Potion of insect control. Because I can just tell him to stay away from me. So we've got 2 gold left. What can we afford now? Anti-poison. You can get the anti-poison. Okay, we're done.
You're done? Okay.
Yep.
Yastromo asks you the reason for the purchase of the items, and you tell him the story of your decision to continue the quest of the luckless Big Leg. Ah, yes. Yastromo says slowly, rubbing his chin. I heard that the good dwarves of Stonebridge had lost their fabled warhammer. Without it, their king is unable to rouse his people, despite the fact that the hill trolls threaten their village. Oh, we're done with this list. That can go. Oh, where is my mouse? There we go. No more list. Rumour has it that an envious king of another village of dwarves sent an eagle to Stonebridge to steal the hammer, which it managed to do. But as it flew back over Darkwood, it was attacked by deathhawks, and the hammer dropped into the forest and was lost. Apparently, 2 forest goblins found the hammer but could not decide who was to keep it. They wrestled for hours and gave up. Then they discovered that the handle unscrewed from the head, and the argument was settled. One kept the head, the other kept the handle. Then they parted, each happy with his new treasure. Who knows if they still have them, so I'm afraid your problems are doubled. I can tell you that the head is made of bronze, and the handle is made of polished ebony. Both head and handle have the letter G inscribed on them. Your task will not be easy. Good luck. You thank Yastromo and leave the room by the spiral staircase, and we're going to head to page 177. Outside in the bright light again, you notice the dead quietness. A narrow path leads northwards from the tall grass surrounding Yalstromo's tower and into the dense undergrowth of Darkwood Forest. In a few strides you're surrounded by the dark and tangled forest. Stones and knotted roots seem to hide in the shadows, and you can almost believe that they are trying to trip you up. The light fades quickly and the air becomes moist and unpleasant. Deeper and deeper you go into the gloom, and eventually the path forks on either side of a huge old tree. Would you like to go west or east?
This is one of those that doesn't give you any information.
No.
Pick a path. I'm just really badly drawing a tree. Yeah, that people would get that that's a tree. West.
West?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Steve! Steve, welcome in. Ah! You're right at the very start of the adventure. So Steve is someone I work with from Sirenscape. Welcome in, Steve. Thanks. I'm glad you could make it. Okay, so you're going to go west. So far, everyone has gone west. Everyone has gone west. Okay, so we're going to...
I'm following the big pile of footprints that are going west in the floor that look like... There's been so many people, they've made a really nice path, like going west.
You're like, this is a well-trodden path. I'm going to go this way. Cool. We're going to go west to page 289. 289. I hope you enjoy the adventure, Steve, and I hope you enjoyed my use of sounds. Let me know if there's a problem. Steve could do this with his eyes shut. I am not as good as Steve with this. 289. I did say 289, didn't I? The narrow, overgrown path continues to weave its way through the crowded forest. Strange animal cries echo through the trees, and it's not long before you arrive at another junction in the path. Do you wish to continue west or turn north?
This is just pick an option. North.
North.
Speed is key.
Speed. Do it fast, Cabbage. Do it fast.
Don't think about it. Just go. Just move.
We're going to go north, page 147. The path heads north into the thick forest. In one of the few clearings between the trees, you see smoke rising from the chimney of a wooden hut to your right. Do you want to look through the window of the hut or keep walking north?
I'm gonna be like my mom when she sees a for sale sign somewhere. We're gonna have a little peek through the window.
Have a little peek through the window?
Just quick though, like just like a little loop. Don't stand and stare. Just like a little like in and out.
Okay, page 38. Oh look, Steve, it's got an open plan kitchen. I've always wanted an open plan kitchen.
Lovely.
You peer through the small dirty window of the hut and you see an old woman in grubby clothes with a wrinkled face and a warty nose reading one of several books by the fireside on the far wall of the hut. A hunchback servant is carrying more books to her from shelves crammed with old books, charts and scrolls. Would you like to enter the hut or return to the path and head north?
Can I not just knock first? Because that would be the polite option. Like knock on the door. I mean, she sounds like my kind of person. You know, she's got a dirty window. She's dirty. I'm dirty.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Now I'm gonna stroll in.
Slave.
I'm sure she'll appreciate. Yeah. I'm sure she'll appreciate. She'll appreciate my dirtiness. Like we're just gonna stroll in. Mum.
Do you live here? Do you live here?
This is my mum. This is my mum and dad.
Wow. Okay.
This is where we live.
Feel like that gives you somewhat of an advantage on this adventure. But we'll see.
I've not been here in a long time though. I've not visited them in about 10 years. They've not seen me.
All right. Well, let's see how they receive you.
Let's see if they remember me or not.
Okay, we're going to turn to page 315. You open the wooden door and walk right into the middle of a dingy hut.
Mom, Dad.
Do you want to talk to the old woman, or do you want
Kimchi.
you want to talk to the old woman or draw your sword?
I mean, my mum's always hated me, so I'm just gonna draw my sword.
3, 4, 2. I mean, you never can be too careful with parents.
These are bad decisions.
As you draw your sword, the old woman's face changes from an expression of disinterest.
You're not my mum.
That of anger. From a drawer in a nearby table, she pulls out some dead flowers and proceeds to rub a few petals on her palms, filling the hut with a sweet smell. As this happens, the room starts to spin before your eyes. Do you possess a headband of concentration?
Yes.
You do! Page 158.
Gonna use it to get rid of it. Slap it on.
158.
See, it's because I know what mother's tricks are like. So I brought it in. Not this time.
You start to lose your balance as the illusion distorts your mind. You close your eyes and reach into your backpack and you pull out the headband of concentration, which you quickly place on your head. The spinning sensation in your head subsides and you open your eyes again to see the old woman, who you now realise is a witch!
Still my mum, though.
Still your mum, though. You can call her what you want.
You can't knock them for that.
No.
She made the choice to be a witch.
To stop
She was
you
a witch
reaching...
before I was born.
To stop you reaching her, the servant throws a wooden chair at you. Wow!
Dad! No, Dad's getting on it.
You must test your luck. So roll both dice, and you need to roll an 11 or below.
Okay. Can I use a potion of luck now?
No. Well, I guess you could, but it would only give you
I rolled
1.
11. What does that mean?
You are lucky, but
Yeah.
now your luck reduces to 10.
Okay.
If you are lucky, the chair misses you and you turn to page 47.
Dad.
I mean, they haven't seen you for ages. They're just all those past grudges.
This is just the usual introduction. This is normal.
Are you a wrestling family by any chance?
Apparently we are. You know, mum's a witch, dad's a wrestler. That's how they met.
Wow. While you're distracted by the servant, the witch shouts some strange words into the air. Suddenly she vanishes in a bright flash. Ooh, what can I do here? Can I... Sure, let's just do this. Why not? She vanishes in a bright flash and reappears as a small bat which flies out of the open door. That was seamless, Steve. Seamless.
Bye, Mum. Bye, Mum.
She got somewhere better today.
See ya. It's bingo at 8.
Bingo at 8. On seeing this, the hunchback slumps to the floor and starts to cry. Oh my god. Oh, you've got a go, Kaiwanos. No worries, you've got to get moving, but you've enjoyed this so far. Thank you.
Dad, are you okay?
Boo! Boo! He's crying.
Yep, that's how Dad sounds. That's Dad.
Woo! Do you want to search the hut for something useful, or leave the hut? Leave your dad to cry.
Sure, why not? We'll have a search about.
Pat. Or you can leave the hut and return to the path and head north.
He just hasn't stopped crying like that. He's just making that noise in the corner all the time.
She's left me again. You want to search the hut. Page 26. Why not? You decide to start your search at the wooden shelves. All the books are written in a language unfamiliar to you and contain strange diagrams. The charts and scrolls are also unintelligible to you. You open cupboards and drawers, but all you find are more books, leather-bound and dusty. You are about to give up searching the room when you notice one more book on the floor, acting as a support for a broken table leg. Would you like to pick it up, or give up your search and return to the path and head north?
Pick it up. Dad's not going to stop me.
Pick it up. Page 91. You open the book and are surprised to see that the pages are hollowed out in the middle. Lying in the cavity is a small jewel on a silver chain. Beside it is a parchment which reads, Eye of Amber, instructions for use. Place the necklace around your neck and question those you fear. No matter what they try to say, it's only truth you'll hear. You place the necklace around your neck and presume you will find some use for it in this evil forest. You may add 1 luck point, so you're back up to 11 luck.
Okay.
And you've now basically got an amulet which will tell you when people are lying. You leave the hut, return to the path, and head north. We're going to head to page 220. Walking along the narrow path, you notice a big old tree to your left with a large hole in its trunk just above head height. Do you wish to reach up to put your hand into the hole, or would you rather continue walking north?
No.
No?
No.
No, you don't want to put your hand in the hole?
That's where my cousin lives.
Oh.
That'd be rude. No.
Okay.
Like,
you don't want to visit your cousin today.
I feel like that's pushing my luck too far, just sticking my hand in random holes in a tree.
Okay. So you are going to continue walking north to page 115.
Should that be where that hammerhead is?
Maybe. No putting hands in holes. Okay. Oh my god, my Sirenscape command has got 2 ats in it. Oh my goodness. That's why I changed it last week whilst on stream, and that's what you get for not reading it properly. That's what you get. That is what you get. 2 ats in it. Come on, Vicky, you can spell. I'm just so excited to get that out. Such a pro streamer, everybody. Such a pro. Okie dokie. Where did I say we were going? Oh, 113. Did I say 113? I think that's right. No, that can't be right. Where did I say we were going? Did you write it down by any chance?
No, I never got that.
Distracted myself. Can anyone remember what page I said it was at? It might be 115. Could be 115.
I've got that many numbers written around.
What did you write down last?
No, it's not 155, is it?
115.
115 or 155.
Let's
I couldn't
have a
read
little
my own
look.
writing.
I think I said 115. Yeah, 115. The path soon comes to a junction. Do you wish to go west or do you wish to go east?
Kind of wish I'd stuck my hand in the tree now. Temptation of not knowing. West or east?
West or east?
West.
West? Okay, let's try
Yeah.
382. Let's see where this takes us. Vicky might have messed up. Hopefully not. 382. See where this takes us. Going west, the path soon brings you to another junction. You decide to ignore the way south and head north to page 97.
Okay. Not going south.
The path leads ever northwards. But at last the trees are beginning to thin out and appears less menacing as daylight streams through between them. On the right-hand side of the path you see an old oak chair covered with moss. Do you wish to sit on the chair to rest and eat, or would you rather press on northwards?
Dirty old oak chair?
Yeah.
Sure, I'm going to sit in it.
And you're going to rest and you're going to sit and rest and eat. Sure. 328.
That oak dirt smell added. God, drawing a chair isn't as easy as people say it is.
Despite being made of hard oak, the chair is surprisingly comfortable.
Lovely.
You start to eat your provisions, but instead of feeling stronger, you actually feel weaker. You are sitting in a chair of life draining, and it drains 4 points from your stamina score. Despite eating a portion of your provisions. So you lose 4 stamina, and you lose a portion of provisions.
I've got loads.
Yeah, still no one's called the council about this chair. Loads of people have complained about this chair.
They probably have phoned the council, but no one's done anything about it yet.
No. Maybe by week 12, the chair will be gone. We'll see. If you are still alive...
it's on the agenda.
It is. It's been noted. If you're still alive, you manage to climb slowly out of the chair and stagger northwards along the path, turning to page 118.
Can I eat some food now that I'm off the chair?
Oh yeah, you can eat it now you're off the chair.
Okay, I'm gonna eat some more food. And put my stamina, my skill, whatever, stamina back up. I'm gonna sit down next to the chair this time and eat my food. Not on it, next to it.
Next to it. Sounds like a good plan.
In a bush, watching to see if anybody else falls for it.
Lone Wolf says they'll get to the chair in about 10 years' time.
You look underneath the chair and it's got the name Baron written under it.
Ah, made by Succumbit Limited. Succumbit Limited.
Just see him flying over, smiling. Okay, I'm going to leave the chair.
You look up and you see a cloud and it looks exactly like the Baron.
Vaguely familiar to him.
Gosh darn you, Baron. The path eventually emerges from the trees onto a vast plain. Beyond, you see rising ground leading to low hills. The waist-high grasses on either side of the path sway gently in the warm breeze. All is peaceful, and the dangers ahead seem unimportant. Can you hear that? Just the wind in the trees, the wind in the grass there. So relaxing.
Too quiet.
Too quiet. You're enjoying your walk when the silence is suddenly broken by the squealing and grunting to the right of the path. You can see a path being made through the grass by an unseen beast quickly moving towards you. You draw your sword in readiness. A few yards ahead of you, a large brown pig-like creature bursts out of the path and halts there. It has 2 long tusks protruding from its short, stubby snout. Steam rises into the air from its sweating body. Its small eyes look at you before it puts its head down to charge at you. You must fight the wild boar. Also, welcome in, Sir Field Mouse.
I'm not a very good artist, so I just drew Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig?
There we go. Okay, I'm going to fight the rabbit.
You've got to fight the rabid Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig is hungry. Can you hear that? Hungry.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Just come bursting out of the bushes.
And I'm afraid this is your first battle.
Okay.
The wild boar has a skill of 6 and a stamina of 5. So we're going to roll both of our dice and we're going to add our skill. And we are just going to tell each other the totals. Whoever has the highest gets to deal the damage.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Maths.
Quick maths.
14.
I got 14. A 15, so the boar hits you, so you take 2 damage.
Okay. Again, that was the warm-up.
That was the warm-up.
$15.
I got a 14, so you hit the boar.
Okay.
It is on 3 health. Get that bacon, Cabbage! Get that bacon!
For all I know with my family, this could be my uncle.
This could be your uncle.
Just transformed into a wild boar. Okay, this one's easy. 18.
I got a 13, so you hit it.
Yes.
It's got 1 health left.
Uncle, if this is you, say now. Like, you've got one chance.
They were last seen doing something creative? Really?
15.
6, 7, I've got a 12. What did you get, sorry?
15.
15, okay. That boar is dead.
Yes.
If you win, turn to page 174. Okay, all is quiet again. As you draw your sword from the carcass of the wild boar, you wonder what made it attack you. In the distance, you hear the sound of barking dogs. Perhaps it was being hunted and being trapped made its last stand against you. Through the nose of the boar, you see a large gold ring, which you cut loose and place in your backpack. It is worth 10 gold pieces. Nice. It is worth 10 gold pieces. You add 1 luck point and turn to page 232. He's been secretly streaming. I don't think he has. I don't think he has. Thame, you're welcome in. You're still catching it. Welcome, welcome. We're going to turn to page 323. Walking north, you soon arrive at a junction in the path. You may continue north, go west, or go east. Yeah, so Field Mouse definitely not streaming. Definitely not. You're going to go west again.
Gonna continue west, just like that song.
Go west!
Yep, exactly.
That's the one.
I heard it on a documentary song.
Yeah, I've heard it somewhere recently too. I can't think where. Thank you. Great setup. What are you on about? What, this setup? Cheers. Go west, turn to page 99. Ahead you see that the path ends at the door of a large hut made of dried mud. It has a domed roof and a single window. You peer through the window and see a large man with dark skin sitting at a table in the middle of the hut. He's bare-chested and is flexing the muscles of his arms.
Grandad!
Do you wish to enter the hut, or would you rather return to the path?
Yeah, we're going to enter.
We're going to go on in.
Hut.
Grandad's hut.
Grandad's always flexing his muscles.
Enter the hut.
How you know Tim?
What the heck? Imagine one day you suddenly find out that Sir Feldmouse has like 5,000 followers and a bigger fan base than you, and you had no idea. I would be utterly shocked. Utterly shocked. If you wish to enter the hut, turn to page 209. 209. Secret streamer. As you enter the hut, the big man smiles. He looks pleased to see you, and he starts to speak in a deep voice.
At least one of my family members is happy to see me.
Welcome, stranger.
He doesn't remember me, though.
No. My name is Quinn, and I earn my living by my arms. Would you care for a little wager, perhaps at arm wrestling? Do you wish to accept his challenge? Decline his offer and politely refuse, and return to the junction in the path. I'm
confused. Does he make a living dealing arms?
I don't know.
I think buyer his arms. Like his arms make his money. Okay,
my arms make the money.
Grandad doesn't give you respect unless you arm wrestle him.
Exactly.
That's what you gotta do.
Are you gonna accept his challenge?
Yeah. Okay.
Turn to page 28.
He doesn't sound like he's gonna win, like against me, and then cave my head in.
Do you possess an armband of strength?
I can't remember. Yes.
You do?
I do.
Amazing.
Get rid of that. Let's slip that on.
Turn to page 52 to slip it on.
I mean, I feel like this is cheating, but it's what you got to do to win against Grandad.
It is. You're like, oh, let me just roll up my sleeves.
Oh my god! Oh, I'm so sore from. I don't know. killing that pig outside.
Grandpa Quinn explains that he will wager some dust of levitation against an item or coins to the value of 10 gold pieces. Lucky you killed that boar, right?
Okay.
As you sit down at the table opposite him, you deftly slip the armband of strength onto your arm. You put your elbow onto the table and you lock hands with him. His grip is like an iron jaw and his dark slanted eyes look confident. His biceps bulge and he gives you the signal for the contest to begin. You start to push his arm down and are amazed at your own strength. Sweat breaks out on his forehead and you can see the disbelief and pain on his face. Remember, Grandad's been training for this his whole life.
What's the signal for us to start? Like, 3, 2, 1, go.
Sure. I mean, you know better than I do. This is your Grandad, not mine.
I don't know.
3, 2, 1, go!
You might have changed his battle cry. Like, it might just be go now.
90 years he's spent training for this moment. To beat his own grandson at an arm wrestle.
And I'm just cheating.
You push harder and harder, and you force his arm onto the table in defeat.
Take that, Grandad.
Turn to page 78.
Now give me your Weathers originals.
Oh, I love a Weathers.
I've not had any in so long. I'm going to buy some more in the system. I'm even going to make a note about that at the bottom.
Buy Weathers.
Buy Weathers. This is also going to be my shopping list.
Armband of Strength, Werther's original.
Werther's originals. Until I go and try and buy a Net of Entanglement. Like, my shopping list will make sense. Got like bulbs.
Yeah. Nose filters.
Nose filters. Withers. Gloves of missile dexterity.
You can buy it all at Asda, I bet you.
Yeah.
Quinn stands up and walks silently to a wooden chest at the back of the hut. He lifts the lid and pulls out a small glass vial. He hands it to you and walks back to the table where he slumps into his chair, looking thoroughly dejected. The dust in the vial sparkles in the light, and you put it into your backpack and leave the hut. Outside, you walk back to the junction in the path. Turn to 349.
That was a nice visit with him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's wasted 90 years training to beat me.
Yeah.
Should have just cheated like I did. Should have goofed off for 90 years and bought a armband of strength. Okay.
I mean, don't tell him that that's how you beat him. That would really break his heart.
No, I'm not gonna. Just gonna leave it lying on the floor so he finds it at some point.
Oh, that is harsh. That's harsh.
We've come out of the hut. What are the options?
You arrive back at the crossroads. You ignore the way south, which is back towards the forest.
Okay.
You may now go north or continue east.
I'm gonna go east.
East to page 102.
I really want to draw out gloating that I've just beat my granddad, so I'm like strutting in front of his window, like straight down the path, so you can see it. So you can see me until I disappear.
Are you gonna like flex a little and maybe
we're doing like a little like
victory lap?
I'm picturing like the intro scene of Austin Powers, you know?
Oh yeah.
Dancing through the street. That's what I'm doing now. Like all the villagers are joining in.
Villagers, you're in the Forest of Doom.
They just come out to dance, like they just appear just for this one bit.
All the little woodland creatures.
Yep, anything that can move, all the plants, it's just like the leaves are just joining in.
Sure. I don't have a sound effect for that, unfortunately.
Just get the Austin Powers music. I can't even remember what it is now.
Me either. No.
Shopping list. One DVD of Austin Powers.
The Austin Powers original soundtrack.
Oh, amazing. I'm sure it's amazing.
I'm sure it is amazing. Walking along the path, you notice marks in the ground, made by the hooves of a horse heading east. You soon arrive at another junction in the path. The hoof marks lead south back to the forest, and you decide to head north to page 105.
Okay.
In the distance to the right of the path, you see large birds circling in the sky. As you get closer, you recognise them as vultures. Do you wish to step off the path to see what or whom the vultures are interested in, or do you wish to ignore the vultures and continue walking north?
We'll have a peep.
Have a little peek.
Have a quick little check.
Okay, 384.
Big Leg wasn't actually dead, and he's dragged himself this far.
What's his final warning for you?
Trying to find the man who stole his map and 30 gold.
Ahead in the grasses, you hear a low moan. You look up to see the vultures patiently waiting overhead. A few steps further, and you see the ugly sight of a huge man with muscles like knotted iron, staked to the ground. His arms and legs are tied to 4 large wooden pegs driven deep into the ground. The man is naked except for a small loincloth, and his skin is badly blistered from the sun. His face and chest show the bloodied signs of some cruel torture. His captors will not have gained the information that they sought from him, because this man is a barbarian. Do you wish to cut him free, or do you want to leave him to his agony and return to the path and head north?
Sure, cut him free. Sure.
Cut him free. Why not? 128. What's the worst that could happen?
He's been through enough. He's been through plenty.
128. You cut the thick ropes holding the barbarian. He grunts and sits up, rubs his wrists and ankles. He looks at you and sneers. He's either delirious or ungrateful, for he pulls out one of the wooden stakes from the ground and then he turns ready to attack you. You must fight the barbarian. He has a skill of 9 and a stamina of 7.
Trying to help. This is what you get.
This is what you get for helping people in the Forest of Doom. This is what you get.
Skill of 9, stamina of 8.
Of 7. Stamina of 7.
Okay. I don't even want to draw attention to what that was. Okay, I got 10.
Oh, wow. Okay. I got a 15. I got a 15. So, yeah, you take a hit.
Okay. Shouldn't have helped them.
So Thamior, he has a skill of 8. He has a skill of 8. Stamina of something. I don't know what your stamina is right now.
Mine is 15.
Stamina of 15 and a luck of 11, I believe. I've rolled a 15. What did you get, sorry, darling?
I got an 18.
An 18, wow, okay. You land a hit. So this adventurer has the lowest skill so far that we've had.
Don't need skill, just need luck.
Don't need skill, just need luck. I got a 13 this time.
I got a 13 as well.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Just clash swords.
Yeah, we just bash into each other a bit.
15.
I got a 16, so unfortunately you get hit.
Okay, take this down.
I got a 14, so you land a hit. The barbarian is on 3 health. Oof.
13.
Got a 20.
Okay.
So you take a hit.
I bet you're using some kind of cheating weighted dice.
No, this is the same usual dice. I always use these dice.
Okay, so I got a 10 again.
10, 11. I got a 13, so barbarian hits you again.
Barbarian might kill me.
Nervous Cabbage actually might die, guys.
To a barbarian.
To a barbarian who's already half dead. Remember that you can...
Okay, that was good. That's a good one.
You can grant Nervous Cabbage a
17.
bonus life. You can grant Cabbage a bonus life by donating £10.
17.
9, 10, 11, 12. I also got 17, so nothing happens. We just bash into each other a bit.
That was the best roll I've had all day.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, got 15.
I got 13.
Okay.
Remember, you can use luck to do extra damage if you want to.
I just need one more hit. I'll use it if I get desperate.
Okay.
I'm not desperate yet. I'm just nearly desperate. Okay, I got 10 again.
Got 13. Oh my god, Cabbage actually could die!
Okay, now I need to use some luck.
You can't use luck unless you've landed a hit.
Okay.
He's at 7, I think. Okay, let's see. This
16.
is tense. I got a 15. You managed to kill it!
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm at 6.
That was tough.
6 stamina. There we go.
Oh man. Okay,
Last time I help a barbarian.
Last time you help a barbarian. And I'm making notes of save points as we go. I'm not pausing, we're just carrying on through. Do you want to eat any provisions or anything?
I mean, definitely.
Definitely. Okay. So I'm going to turn to page 272 because you defeated the barbarian.
Every chance now I'm going to eat some provisions.
Yeah. Crikey Nora. So guys, Cabbage actually could die.
Okay.
He could be the first one to die.
I should have thrown my net of entanglement on him.
Didn't give you the option to.
Staked them back down. Yeah, but it's because of the panic of the battle. I didn't remember that I had it.
You're like, oh crap, I had a net.
Sword.
This is the last time you're going to do anybody a favour for quite some time. You return to the path and head north again, turning to page 394.
What happens if I go to the shop and there's some big muscly guy like pinned to the floor? He's like, help me. It's like, I fell for this already. Fallen for this once today.
Already fallen for this. Your mate down the road's already had me.
Your mate in a book had me before.
Gradually the grass around you becomes a little bit shorter and the ground gently starts to rise. Ahead you can hear the sound of flowing water. Soon you reach the bank of a slow-flowing river. The river is very shallow and stepping stones cross it to the far bank, where you can see the path continues north into the distance. Do you want to cross the river by the stepping stones or wade through the shallow waters across the river? A provision returns 4 stamina. Vicky is so excited to kill someone. I haven't killed anyone. I haven't killed anyone this season.
I'm going to have another little snack.
Yeah, you might as well.
Before we do anything.
Yeah.
A little Mars bar.
A little Mars bar?
Oh, yeah, one of the little fun-sized ones.
Is it a battered Mars bar? I ate one of those once. It was real good.
Yeah, they're very, very good.
Not good for you, though. They're like
the
most unhealthy thing ever.
One of my friends worked in a fish and chip shop, and I had to walk past it to get to my house. And I used to buy random chocolate bars from the shop and be like, "Can you buy this? What about this one?" Like some work and some don't.
Have you ever battered a Bounty?
No, because I don't like coconut.
Oh, I was going to say, I bet that was quite
really
nice.
bad.
Or a Boost bar.
I tell you what was nice but weird. Turkish Delight. Like battered. It was weird.
I bet that is really strange. Oh, a battered Cadbury's cream egg. Oh my god, have you ever battered a Cadbury's cream egg?
They do them here at Easter.
What?
Yep.
Oh my god, I think I would be... it would kill me, but I'd be in heaven. Like, it would be worth it. It would be worth it. A battered Mars bar is actually really, really nice. Okay, so are you going to cross the river by some stepping stones or wade through the shallow water across the river?
We're gonna wade.
You're gonna wade through the shallow waters?
I've tried to go on stepping stones before and it didn't go well, so we're gonna wade through the water.
We are going to wade through the water.
We'll admire the stepping stones as we walk past.
Okay. You step into the water and you start to wade across the river. The water is murky, and although the level only rises up to your waist, you feel somewhat vulnerable to the creatures that may live in the river.
It's only murky because it's the dirt washing up on me.
Suddenly, your fears are realised. You feel sharp teeth sinking into your thigh. You reach down into the water and feel the long, thin body of a blood eel extending from your leg. You draw your sword and start to stab at the water. You've got to fight this blood eel. It's got a skill of 5 and a stamina of 4.
Why is he just randomly stabbing the water? Leave the water first. Just like, get out the water. But just kind of picture him like splashing his sword about like in the surface, stabbing himself in the leg. It
doesn't sound like the best way to get a blood eel off, but that's what you're gonna do. So you're gonna battle the blood eel. It's got a skill of 5 and a stamina of 4.
I was gonna say it can't have much skill.
Has anyone else waded into the water? Yes, I believe that tiny little Grim waded into the water on her first try.
So what we get? I should have went on the stepping stones. Oh, that was a good roll. 20.
15, so you do hit it. One more hit and it's gone.
This is gonna be easy. This is gonna be easy.
Easy.
It's a leech. It's like a leech attached to my leg. Yeah. 13.
I got a 15.
Okay.
You've made it angry.
I
got a 10.
Okay.
Battle is over. If you win, turn to page 131. Whew.
I'm gonna have a snack after that battle.
I know that was hungry. That made me hungry.
I'm running out of food. Just trying to put my stamina back up again.
I'll tell you what. Last week, Joe lost all of his provisions to that witch in the hut. The witch stole all of his provisions last week. Your mum, you're greedy. That's mum.
It's a classic mum.
131. You drag yourself out of the water onto the far bank of the river. You see that the path continues north into the hills, but it's getting dark, and you decide to make camp for the night under a large solitary tree to the right of the path. You build a large fire and settle down to sleep with your sword by your side, and we're going to turn to page 325. Night time. We've already spent one whole day in the forest.
Seen my mum, seen my dad, seen my granddad.
It's been a busy day.
Attacked by barbarians, leeches.
Indeed. You've been asleep for about an hour when the soft noise of fluttering wings wakes you up.
Okay. Mum?
Mum, is that you?
She turned into... I can't remember what she turned into, but she flew away.
She turned into a bat.
Bingo is finished now.
She's come for a visit.
Come back home. See if I've got any provisions to steal on the way past.
You sit up and you grab your sword, and in the light of the full moon, you see 3 large shapes flying towards you. She's brought her mates.
Sheila and Gladys from Bingo.
Bloody hell, I hate Sheila and Gladys.
I don't mind if it's just her. I don't mind if it's her by herself. When it's our mates, and they're all pissed.
They're all pissed?
And they're all non-Lambrini.
There's 3 large bats and they swoop down in close, and you see the unmistakable fangs of vampire bats. Have you got your garlic buds? They've come to steal your garlic buds.
I do have garlic buds.
Excellent.
Not now, Mum. I'm sleeping.
Karen, Sheila and Gladys, bugger off.
Right. If anyone who lives with their parents, this situation never happens. Like, if you're, say, maybe a bit grown up, and your parents, your mum specifically, has gone out for a drink, and then she comes back in the middle of the night, and you're trying to get in bed. She just walks in the room, just like, just stands there in the corner. And then just walks back out again and wanders off.
You reach quickly into your backpack and you pull out the garlic buds. Karen, Sheila and Gladys close in on you, but veer away at the very last second, screeching loudly. They hover above you, eager for another drink. But the garlic keeps them at bay.
They're off to find the closest club that's still open.
Eventually they fly off. In search of some other prey. Oh man, that was hilarious.
Okay, I'm gonna have another little snack, and this should top my stamina back up.
You decide to leave the garlic by your side. You settle that down to sleep, and in the morning you collect your belongings and head north to the path.
Have a little breakfast first.
Turning to 119. Yeah, have a snack.
A little breakfast. It's the most important meal of the day.
Oh, it is. It is. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's morning and the ground is you've got up, you've decided to carry on with your adventure. The ground is quite steep as the path wends its way into the hills. By the time you reach the top, the sun is quite hot. All around in the distance you see the green circle of darkwood forest. Mist still hangs in the tall grass behind you, but ahead you see a valley floor bathed in sunlight. All is quiet.
Lovely.
As you start down the far side of the hill, you see a junction in the path. You may either continue north down the hill or head west along a new branch.
West hasn't done me any good so far. North.
North? Okay, we are going to head
West
north.
West has not helped.
North down the hill to page 90. Not found any parts of the hammer yet.
We're looking for a new blanket.
Oh, I see. Okay.
We're on the quest for a blanket. Then we'll do the hammer thing.
Oh, okay.
If we get to it, if we get time for it.
The path runs north down the hill between large boulders and rocks. You have an uneasy feeling that you're being watched. Then, from behind one of the larger boulders to the left of the path, spring two sinewy men with long hair and beards. They're wearing animal furs and look menacing. One notches an arrow to his bow and lets it fly. Test your luck. So you've got a luck of 11?
12, because I got an extra one for...
yes.
I can't remember what I did.
I can't remember either. Oh, it was the amulet. It was getting the amulet, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There you go. Test your luck. So it's got to be a 12 or below. So you're pretty much going to pass this.
6.
Okay, and now your luck goes back down to 11. There you go. If you're lucky, the arrow misses you and flies past your head. And we turn to page 210. 210.
I do like some stealthy, like Legolas move where I like flip over backwards and it flies straight past my head. And oh, it's amazing. Should have seen it.
Should have seen it.
Grandad applauded me from his house because he heard it.
The men curse and jump up and down in anger at having missed you.
Why don't they attack again?
I don't know.
Instead of just like getting angry.
I think it was like a one-shot deal. Maybe they had a bet. They're like, if you can hit this guy with one arrow, I'll be impressed. It's just a game they're playing, I think.
One of them has a bow and one of them has an arrow. They've only got one arrow and that's it. Like, so the other one has to go and collect it again now for a second shot.
They start to argue and push each other around. So this sounds accurate. They seem to forget all about you. Do you want to attack the wild hillmen, or do you want to leave them to their arguing and walk past them along the path?
There's two of them. So if I attack them, they're both probably going to attack. But do they have a part of the hammer that I need?
Do they have a blanket?
Do they have a blanket? Obviously they don't. They only got one arrow between the two of them. They obviously don't have a blanket. Alright, my stamina's full. Let's jab. Let's give them a quick,
Yay! Okay, page 43. Page 43, we're going to give them just a small attack. A small attack.
Yeah, we're still on walking past.
A little stab. You draw your sword, and it says you charged the wild hillmen, but I think we've decided we're just going to give them a little stab, who stop their arguments, and then they turn towards you screaming, and now they suddenly have axes! Where did that come from? They've got axes now.
Just whip them out.
You've got to fight them one at a time. The first...
At least they're very courteous.
The first hillman has a skill of 7 and a stamina of 5.
Okay.
The second one has a skill of 6 and a stamina of 4.
Okay.
It says you can escape by running north along the path, but you will take a wound of 2.
Okay. In fact, I'm going to decide just to leg it now.
You're going to leg it now? Okay.
Just going to take the wound.
Just take the wound. Escape by running north along the path.
I didn't know they had axes.
Yeah, where were they hiding those?
No one told me they had axes on them. I thought they were just, that was it.
We're going to run away. Run away! We're going to turn to page 188, but you do take a wound in the process. Walking down the hill, running away from the hillman, you see that the valley floor...
I wouldn't call it running away. It was strategic. It was a strategic... I'm repositioning. Like really far away. Like really, really far away.
And now you see the valley floor stretching out ahead, and beyond, a sinister wall of trees. Darkwood Forest. On the other side of the trees lies Stonebridge, your journey's end. Now, if you reach Stonebridge, that will end your adventure automatically. Even if you have extra bonus lives. So going to Stonebridge ends the journey, no go backsies.
Okay.
The only way to continue your journey is to get a teleportation potion, which means someone needs to donate £10. On the other side of the trees lies Stonebridge, your journey's end. Arriving on the valley floor, you see that the path comes to a junction. Do you want to head west or do you want to head east?
West.
I'm going to go west, page 221.
West.
221. There's still so much of this book that we've not explored. Hey, we're going to go west. Okay. 221. The valley floor is covered with lush green grass and is very flat. You soon arrive at another junction in the path. You can continue west or head north.
West. Going to keep going west.
378.
Could have went that way.
378. To the left of the path, you see a small man with a long grey beard sitting cross-legged on top of a huge mushroom.
Oh, Jesus Christ, here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
He's wearing a bright red jacket and cap, and his trousers are black and they end at his knees. He's asleep and snoring loudly. You may either give him a gentle push to wake him up, or you can walk...
Eat the mushroom.
Eat the mushroom. You can either give him a gentle push to wake him up, or walk quietly past him and continue your journey west.
I'm going to give him a little nudge.
A little nudge.
Yep.
Wake him up.
Hello. Wakey, wakey.
Page 307.
You okay?
He's having a snooze.
He pulls out a sword and lunges at you.
The small man wakes up with a start, loses his balance and falls off the mushroom. He curses at you as he lands on the ground but jumps back onto the mushroom shouting, "Who did that? Who did that?"
Him. I'm just going to point in the distance. Just going to point in the distance. Go
he ran off that way.
That way. I saw him shake my fist at him like, oh. It was the Baron.
He looks at you and he frowns. You may either attack the gnome or attempt to start a conversation with him.
So how's mushroom life? I was life in the mushroom. Just gonna talk to him.
You're gonna talk to him. Cool. Yep. 271.
That's a mighty fine mushroom you've got there.
Can I have a little nibble?
Be a shame if someone came in to get from you.
You approach the gnome with your arm extended and you offer to shake his hand. An offer which he accepts with a doubtful look on his face. You then tell him of your quest, how you met poor Big Leg, and why you decided to help the dwarves of Stonebridge.
I can't remember if Big Leg told me to keep it a secret or not this journey, but I seem to be telling a lot of people.
Yeah, you are telling a lot of people.
Oh yeah, Big Leg, hammer.
You ask him if he's got any information which might help you. He replies that he does. Oh, he doesn't care much for dwarves, but he does have some information which might be of use for you. But he will only part with that information for 5 gold pieces or an item of treasure from your backpack. Do you wish to pay the greedy gnome for this information?
Yeah, I've only got 10 gold. No, I don't have 10 gold. I've got a ring that's worth 10 gold.
You could give him the ring if you want to.
Yeah, give him it. It came out of like a nose, so I don't want it. Take it.
So you pay him for the information. Cool, and we're going to head to page 297.
Will you accept bloodied rings from a boar? Sure, why not?
Sure, why not? 297. Okay, let's have a little look.
Information better be worth it.
He accepts the payment. The gnome smiles and tells you that he saw the skeleton of a goblin inside of a stone crypt. Perhaps it was the skeleton of one of the 2 goblins who you're looking for, or perhaps not. He says that the crypt is somewhere north in the forest, but he's not exactly sure where it is. You're annoyed that the gnome doesn't have any more specific information, and you set off west again at a fast pace. So he's told you that there's a crypt somewhere in the north of the forest.
Might be.
Might
not be.
It's north somewhere. Can't be more specific than that. So you're going to set off west again at a fast pace, turning to page 67. You arrive at another junction in the path. The way south leads back into the hills, and you decide to ignore that and continue west, turning to page 113. The path makes a sudden turn to the right and heads north across the valley floor. To the left of the path you see a large pond with a small wooden hut with a thatched roof by its edge. Do you wish to investigate the hut or ignore the hut and continue north along the path?
I wonder which member of my family this is going to be. Okay, let's go to the hut.
Hello.
I can't remember anyone living this far out.
324. Let's see who it is. 324. You walk round to the front of the hut and you see a large blue vase standing on the small porch. There doesn't seem to be anybody about. You open the door of the hut, but there's nobody inside. The hut is also devoid of any furniture or objects, so whoever lived here has moved on.
Ah, see, that's why. Obviously they've moved away.
They've moved away.
I don't know which. Yep.
They forgot to give you their new address. They forgot to give you the new address. You walk outside again and inspect the blue vase. You look inside, but despite the sunlight, you're unable to see beyond the rim. The vase is filled with an eerie blackness. You shake it and hear a rattling sound. You can either drop the vase on the ground, put your hand inside the vase, or ignore it completely and return to the path and head north.
This is going to seem like a bad idea, but I'm going to stick my... No, I'm not going to drop it.
Gonna drop it?
No, yeah.
Okay. Page 250. The vase drops to the ground, but it does not break, although cracks appear all over it. You begin to feel a vibration, then you notice cracks appearing all over the porch and the sides of the hut. The vibration becomes stronger and your whole body starts to tremble. Your head feels as though it's about to explode. Lose 2 stamina points.
Oh, I can't afford that.
Are you still alive?
Yeah, I'm still alive.
We'll turn to page 82. 82. Have you got a potion of stillness?
I think that's the only thing that I didn't buy.
You're like, I can do that myself. I can stand still.
Yeah, exactly. I can stand still. I can stand still without a potion of stillness.
You don't have a potion of stillness, so we'll go to page 13. Nope. 13. The vibrations feel like shockwaves, which seem to hammer your body. Your legs feel like
hammer.
lead.
It's a clue.
Hammer. Oh my god.
Hammer, see?
We have got a clue. You're unable to move. Suddenly, the hut collapses and crashes to the ground. The sky darkens and a wind starts to howl all about you. Oh my gosh, I've not prepared for this because no one's done it before. So we're just going to go to here for now. No, we don't want that one. There we go. Let me see. Oh no, I'm gonna mess it up if I fiddle with it too much. The wind blows harder and becomes as strong as a gale. Its force knocks you to the ground. You cling to the porch and shield your face from the dirt and debris thrown up by the gale. Above the deafening noise of the wind, you hear laughter, followed by a deep voice rejoicing. I'm free! I'm free! You have released an earth elemental on the world.
Okay.
Lose 3 luck points.
Sounds like everyone else in the world is more lucky than me. Okay.
Gradually, the howling wind dies down and the skies brighten. You pick yourself up from out of the rubble and walk slowly back to the path to head north again. Turn to page 149.
Just gonna ignore what happened there.
149. You've just released an earth elemental.
It's fine. Be used to it. Mom, I did it again. She'll sort it out for me. She's a witch.
Luck is now 8, yes. If you get 0 luck, you become a zombie. No, just you have no luck. You become a very, very, very unlucky person. You'd think he'd be grateful for you freeing him. Yeah, but he also does a lot of damage. He knocks you about as he's just so excited.
So happy. So happy to be outside.
Did I say 149? Did I say 149? Uh-oh. Vicky's lost her place again.
I didn't write it down.
This is why we should write things down. Oh dear. Vicky's done a bad. I think it was 149.
I can tell you when the hut was.
When was the hut?
250.
Okay, let's go from there. 250. 82. If you do not pay attention to page 13. Okay, we're backtracking. 149. Yes, I was on the right page. 149. It's just all of the entries on this page made sense. As you walk across the valley floor, you see the dark green of Darkwood Forest looming up before you. The path leads directly into thick undergrowth, and soon you are walking between tall dark trees and thorny bushes. It is quite dark. The path forks. Do you wish to walk east or continue north? Yeah, just like the Barbarian. Everyone is so ungrateful in this Forest of Doom.
I'm gonna go east.
I'm gonna go east, page 130.
Maybe they just don't know how to socially interact with new people.
Maybe they don't. Maybe they're just like, it's been so long.
I mean, I'd say a barbarian's got an excuse. It's all they know.
All they know is anger and pain. 130. The path forces its way through the gnarled trees and thorny bushes. You hear a very strange sound above you. You look up and see a creature which appears to be half cat, half girl, lying on a branch over the path. It has short, black, shiny fur like a panther, but there are paws at the end of its arms and legs with sharp claws. Its face has human features with slanted eyes and long teeth. It looks as if it's about to pounce on you. Do you wish to draw your sword and fight the Catwoman, or do you wish to run away quickly and lose 1 luck point?
We'll fight the Catwoman.
Fight the Catwoman.
Is that the noises that she's making at me in the tree?
Yeah. 153.
Yeah, we're gonna fight the Catwoman.
She sounds like quite the character. The Catwoman growls and snarls before leaping down from the tree to attack you. You step back and prepare to fight. It's a tabaxi, yeah, exactly. It says you can fight her or you may escape by running east along the path.
Gonna fight.
Okay, she's got a skill of 8 and a stamina of 5.
Maybe I shouldn't have. Okay. Okay. 16.
I got 18.
Okay. $16.
I got a 15, so you hit her. She's on 3 stamina.
Okay, that was a good roll. 18.
I got 16. Oh no, 17. So you hit her. She's on 1 health.
Everybody wants to be a cat.
Because the cats, they are cats.
Oh, that wasn't that good. 14.
I got a 13.
Okay.
You finish her off.
Yeah. Wow.
Off you go, Catwoman.
On your bike.
On your bike. If you win, turn to page 202.
Getting a bit close now, though.
202. The ears of the Catwoman are pierced by 2 gold studs. They are worth 5 gold pieces each. You put them into your backpack and head off east along the twisting path to page 355.
Nothing like a good bit of murdering and robbing. I'm going to have a bit of lunch. After that.
That's fine. 355. He's doing very well so far, but we've not found a blanket or any parts of the axe.
Quest of the blanket. Oh yeah, the axe.
Oh,
the hammer.
Oh no, the hammer. It's a hammer, not an axe. Oops.
I've forgotten what I'm even looking for. I'm looking for an axe now. Questioning people. Has anyone seen Large Ankle's axe? Forgotten what the dwarf was called.
Oh my god.
Has anyone got a blanket?
You arrive at another junction in the path. You ignore the way south and continue east to page 340.
Everything's going to be south. The hammer's going to be like 2 meters down the path south. It's just not going to let me go down there.
Walking along the path.
You can see the hammer in the distance to the south. You decide not to go that way.
Walking along the path, you see a small man wearing an iron helmet and a chainmail coat, sitting on a log by the side of the path. He is a dwarf, and he does not look very pleased to see you. You can start a conversation with him, you can draw your sword and attack him, or you can push him off his log and run along the path east. So you can push and run.
Which
is hilarious.
I could just push him off, but it doesn't reach an objective if I just push him off.
Maybe he's got a blanket.
No, I'm gonna talk to him. Is he sitting on a blanket?
I don't know.
Can I do the magician's sweep? Pull the blanket from under him and run.
Oh, that's hilarious.
We're just gonna talk to him. What's up, dwarf man?
Start a conversation with him. That's so weird. My OBS is gone a bit odd. It says that I've got 0 viewers. I've not been streaming for any amount of time. That's weird. So strange. We're going to start a conversation with him. Yeah, it says 0 viewers and I've streamed for 0 minutes. Very weird. But you're all still there, right? You're still live. You're all still here. We're going to start a conversation with him. We've got some gremlins in the system. You're all still here, oh good. We're going to go to page 141. Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you, Thamior. Stray Maiden, I'm not. 141. You asked the dwarf if he comes from Stonebridge. Everyone's still here, thanks, guys. You ask the dwarf if he comes from Stonebridge, but he glares at you and jumps to his feet, grabbing his axe. He tells you that he hates the dwarves of Stonebridge and that he is searching Darkwood Forest for Gillibrand's warhammer to take back to his village, which is called Mirewater in the west. He tells you that his name...
We hate those dwarfs too.
He tells you that his name is Trumbull, and that his favourite eagle has been lost while attempting to seize Gillibrand's warhammer. You realise that you're talking to an enemy of Stonebridge. Lose 1 luck point. So you're now on
but he doesn't know. He doesn't know that yet.
Oh yeah, I love the dwarves of Stonebridge. Me. Oh.
The Stonebridge dwarves. I hate them. I hate them too.
Do you wish to attack Trumbull, or do you wish to tell him that you're unable to help him, bid him farewell, and continue east along the path?
Attack him. Using the enemy.
Maybe he's got a blanket. Page 347. 347. Oi, oi, tiny little Grim. Attack. 347. Here we go. The dwarf is a hardy old fighter. He swings his axe with great skill. The dwarf, Sir Trumbull, has got a skill of 8 and a stamina of 5. You're in Trumbull now.
Great.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so funny. Right, let's roll.
Okay. $15.
I got a 13. You hit Trumbull. Take that, Trumbull.
Okay, that was good. 18.
Got a 16.
Take that, Trumbull.
On 1 health.
Shouldn't have got up.
Give us your blanket.
Have you got any blankets yet? Okay, that was okay. Got 14.
I got a 13, so you do hit him.
Okay.
You do hit him. He's dead.
Trumbull.
Great sounds playing, huh? I wonder who those are by. If you win...
What can I steal from this corpse?
If you win, turn to page 363. Let's see if he's got a blanket. You rummage through the dwarf's backpack and you find a corked bottle containing a clear liquid. I'll give you a blanket as well. Why not?
Okay.
I'll give you a blanket. Why not? And it's a far superior blanket to the one you had before. You're really pleased with yourself.
Okay, now I just go home.
Do you want to drink the contents of the bottle, or do you want to leave the bottle well alone and set off east?
Drink it.
Drink it, why not? Page 68. Page
Drink
68.
You open the bottle and it smells like mushroom.
It's a
mushroom smoothie.
You drink the clear liquid slowly from the bottle. It tastes bitter, and you're a little bit apprehensive about what you've just done, but then a glow radiates through your body and you feel invigorated. You've drunk a health potion. You may add 3 stamina points to your score.
Okay.
Let's give you this. Ah. Lovely.
That's me wrapping the blanket around myself.
You're done for the day now.
Warm.
Yeah, beautiful. You head off east along the path, turn into page 59. It's going well so far, not found any pieces of the hammer. Skill is quite low, health is quite low, but he has got a blanket.
Big ankles.
Big ankle, yeah.
I found it.
Turn to page 59. Are you all enjoying the sounds today, are you? I do love my sounds. Page 59. You arrive at another junction in the path. You ignore the way south and continue east to page 171.
But I want to go south.
Please let me go south.
The hammer's there. I can see it. There's a guy just walking down the path with it.
The path comes to another junction. The way south leads back to the valley, so you decide to stay in the forest and you head north to page 190.
Okay.
You've not died yet. I'm very disappointed. No one has died. No one's died this season. Let me kill you.
The problem is there's not as many traps in this one.
Definitely
well.
not as many
the
traps.
Traps is what normally do people in.
Definitely not as deadly as Death Trap Dungeon. I've got used to the fox noises and only occasionally look nervously out of your window. Well, are we ready for this one? Ahead, you hear the thumping of heavy footsteps and the noises of branches breaking. It sounds as though some huge creature is coming down the path towards you. Do you wish to face the oncoming beast, or would you rather hide in the bushes off the path?
Oh, we're just gonna fight it.
You're gonna
see me anyway.
Face the oncoming beast, page 265. The thumping and crashing gets louder, and suddenly you see a huge leg appear in front of you.
Big leg!
Looking up, you see that the leg belongs to a man some 5 meters tall. He's wearing brown canvas clothing and fur boots. Boots with the fur.
I want those boots.
He appears to be in a hurry and is crashing through the undergrowth as though it isn't there. He is a forest giant. On seeing you, his eyes widen and he raises his great wooden club. You must fight him.
Okay.
He has a skill of 9. Like? Skill of 9 and a stamina of 9. He looks like this.
I'm just going to draw Shrek.
There you go. He looks like that.
Because that's... Okay. That's not what my drawing looks like.
You've got a
what
battle
are you doing
with
in
giants.
my swamp?
Get out of my swamp! He's got a skill of 9 and a stamina of 9. So it's going to be quite tough. This could kill Kimchi. This could kill her. Them. Him. Her.
Whatever.
Them.
Whatever.
They. Whatever.
Your choice.
Your choice. Okay, we've got to fight the forest giant.
9 and 9.
9 and 9.
Okay. It's the skill that's going to do me in this one.
Yeah. I got a 14.
Okay.
Kimchi could die. Haha.
I'm okay. On
First
stamina
adventurer to die. Come on.
I've got no food left. Okay, that was at least 18.
Got 16. So you hit him. Remember, you can use luck as well, but you've only got 7 luck. Oh. Me with the double ones this time.
15. Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, I got 11. I got a 15.
Okay. $16.
I got an 18.
Baron! It's gonna piss the Baron all the way through this.
Sure, why not?
13.
I got a 15.
Okay.
How much stamina have you got left?
13.
Okay. I got a 16 on that one.
I got a 14. I just need 3 good hits. Okay, that was okay. 17.
I only got a 12. Okay, it's on 3 health.
16.
19. You're going down.
I need 2 more hits. Okay. We can do this. Focus. Throw the net. 13.
I got a 15.
Okay. Now this is when I feel like I'm in trouble. That was good. 19.
Got a 13, so you've hit it. It's got 1 health. 1 more hit and he's gone.
Okay. $13.
I got a 14. Oh.
Just not enough. Okay. That was decent. 16.
Got a 14.
Yes.
He's gone.
Stupid troll.
He's a forest giant, actually. Forest giant.
Stupid giant. Not anymore, he's not.
He was a giant. So you've got a skill of 8, a luck of 7, I believe. And how many provisions have you got? 0?
3.
3 provisions left. Okay.
Yeah. 2, because I'm going to eat 1.
Okay, no worries. If you win, go to 3, 5, 6.
I'm not looking too good now.
3, 5, 6. Thank you for tracking the stamina.
8 stamina now for me.
Okay. Stuffed inside the forest giant's clothing, you find a brass lantern with a green wick.
I need a hammerhead. I don't need a brass lantern.
There's no liquid inside it to burn, but perhaps it is a magical lantern. Do you want to rub the lantern to make a wish? Try to light the wick or throw the lamp away and head north.
Sure, give it a rub.
Give it a rub. Page 34.
Sure.
34.
Why not?
Why not? Got nothing to lose.
You never know.
Point.
You never know. You never know.
As you rub the lantern, green smoke starts to rise out of the wick and take shape. It forms the outline of a fat old man with a bald head sitting on a cushion. His mouth opens slowly, and in a deep voice he says, "Well, what do you want?" You tell him of your quest, but he tells you he's unable to offer you material gain or wealth. He can only offer you personal well-being. He's able to restore your skill, stamina, or luck scores to their initial level. You must make your choice, and then he will disappear.
Okay, stamina, please.
Stamina, please.
Please.
Okay, so you're back to full stamina, which is 19 stamina.
Yeah.
You make your choice.
Please,
the genie disappears and the lantern turns black once more. You throw it to the ground and head north. Page 231. That was fortunate.
I was going to say that cushion would go mighty fine with this blanket that I've got.
Can I have your cushion?
I even drew the cushion, but it looks a bit like 2 lemons.
The path twists and turns and then makes a sudden sharp turn to the west. Following the new course, you're aware of squawking in the trees all around you. You hear the flapping of wings, and you see 3 large birds swooping down on you. Their beaks and talons look razor sharp. You only have a second which you draw your sword to defend yourself against the Deathhawks, but I need to take a break because I need the loo.
Okay.
So I'm going to pause that there.
Deathhawks.
Yeah. Got 3 Deathhawks. I'm going to just pause it there so that I can go to the loo. Do you need anything, Nervous Cabbage? Do you need a break as well?
No, I'll just wait.
Are you happy for me to run my Be Right Back screen?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, I'm going to stop the Deathhawk sound. We'll resume that when you come back. And I'll see you guys in 2 minutes because I really need a wee. Enjoy the clips.
Yeah, it's tricky because the potential for this is very good. It's a bit like the drink one last time. It was like,
Are you ready?
Yeah, go for it.
I heard you see the Turner. Oh God, come on. The tunnel turns sharply. You see Tina Turner.
Yes! Finally went the right way.
Rolling on a river.
Go west.
Lots of open air. Go west. Du-du-du-du-du. Gonna get DMCA'd if we carry on.
I'm gonna trust Beyonce again, but if Beyonce's wrong, I'm gonna switch to Rihanna instead.
To the left, to the left. West is death. West is death. West is death, my darlings. He went west before and he died. Gotta give you the sad trombone.
I feel like that noise follows me around my life.
Well, I was at 1, so that hit me pretty hard.
Oh, you dead?
Yeah.
It's not quite what you imagined it to be. No, it's not the Mario experience you'd hoped for. As you touch the door handle, it goes soft in your hand. And when you try to pull your hand away, you find it is glued to the handle. A giant fist.
Jesus Christ. Fucking Beyonce.
I've lost it. Rice and mats. Mice and rats. That's the one. Mice and rats. Did I say rice and mats?
Rice and mats are everywhere.
Rice and mats everywhere. Absolute shambles today, I tell you. I've got monkeys running this show. Monkeys.
Just come in here and yell. It's like those weird videos that you see on TikTok. Oh yeah, exactly. I've muted myself each time he's done it, but if I just leave it, you'll hear. He's just.
This is all a bit much. I'm gonna stop and have lunch.
What provisions have you got? Tell us what you've got. When I've got my hair up like this, I feel like the little blue worm. If she'd have gone that way, she would have gone straight to the castle.
Yeah.
You turn the corner and almost bump straight into Tina Turner.
Yes!
No, wait, it's just two fierce-looking orcs, armed with morning stars and wearing leather armor. I mean...
Tina Turner, orcs, same thing.
The same thing. With a
thrombo.
With his crossbow still
Thrombo.
I'm going straight into the tunnel. I don't want to see his face for one more second. Because he's a dick.
Goodbye.
We do not like dicks over here. At least Colleen doesn't.
213. I love a No, shush, no.
Someone clip that! Clip that! Clip that!
Bone ring. Oh my god. Casey.
Bone ring. A ring of boning. Well done, Crimea! Yay! The timer doesn't matter anymore. He's the winner. Exactly. I cannot believe it. You made it out. The final episode. And Crimea made it out. Oh my goodness. We're back.
We're back.
I love that clip, Trion. I love it so much. Right, my darlings. We are going to pick back up where we left off. Kimchi, my guest, Nervous Cabbage, is playing Kimchi. They're about to face off against 3 Death Hawks, which sound a little bit like this. If we remember right. We've got 3 Death Hawks that we've got to fight. It says you may escape by running west along the path if you wish, or you can fight them.
Running seems like a good idea at this point.
Running? Okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna run away along the path west.
I mean, I'm assuming they're not gonna have like part of the hammer. It's knocking about.
Hopefully, I mean.
They don't sound like the type.
They don't sound like they've got the hammer. No.
Nope.
But remember, it was a Death Hawk that came swooping in to it did originally have the hammer and then it dropped it, I believe. Oh no, it was the eagle, wasn't it? It was the eagle that was attacked by the Deathhawks. So you definitely want to escape?
I don't know. We'll attack them. Go on.
You're going to attack
can afford that. We can
Sure.
afford that.
You've got your full stamina back. You might as well.
By the magic
Okay.
genie.
So, the first Deathhawk has a skill of 4 and a stamina of 4.
Okay.
Second one has a skill of 4 and a stamina of 3. And the third one has a skill of 5 and a stamina of 4. So, they're not that difficult.
Should be easy. It should be easy.
Should be easy. Let's go for it, shall we? Why not?
14.
Right. I got a 12. So that one's down to 2 health already, that first one. You've got to fight them one at a time.
17.
I got a 10. That's 1 already gone. Easy peasy.
$13.
I got an 8.
Maths.
Maths is hard.
I know.
In the heat of battle, maths is hard.
12.
I got a 14. So that one takes a little
A little chunk out.
a little chunk.
That's fine. One of them can attack. 15.
I got a 13. So that second one is gone. There's just one of them left. But this is the strongest one.
Uh, 14.
I got an 11.
Maths again.
Maths. Okay, one more hit and they're gone.
15.
I got 13.
Yeah.
It's gone, it's dead. Oh, all done. If you win,
Better
turn
have
to
the
page
they better have the hammer.
224. Let's find out if they have the hammer. 224.
hammer? How do you draw a death hawk?
I imagine them like pterodactyls. I think they're horrible.
Well, I'm drawing a pigeon.
I think I just drew them as like,
I think
yeah. I didn't
Your
even think
idea
I
of
drew
what-
real birds.
your idea of what I can draw. Pterodactyl. It's a pigeon with like bigger wings. Okay,
Yeah, okay.
Got it.
One of the Deathhawks has a silver band around one of its legs. It has an inscription which reads, "Death awaits you." You decide you should probably leave the silver band
I'll
and you
take it. Why not?
quickly head
Why not?
take the death
Take
band.
it.
Why not?
Take it.
I mean, I'll let you decide if you want to take it, but in the book it says you
No.
leave it and you head quickly west.
We'll just leave it. We've done enough grave robbing for one day.
Page 332.
Okay.
You soon arrive at another junction in the path. Looking at Big Leg's map, you decide to head north in the direction of Stonebridge, ignoring the narrow path which continues west.
I don't want to.
I hate it when it railroads you like this, but I'm sorry. 103. Let's see what happens. There's still so much of this book that no one so far has explored.
I think that's half the
pretty
fun of
pretty
them.
much everyone has gone in the same route.
I think that's half the fun of them. Like every time you play them, it's always something different that happens.
The path opens into a small clearing. To your right you see a pile of branches, grass and pieces of rag, the lair of some large creature. Amongst the debris and old bones, you see something glittering. Do you want to take a closer look or hurry north along the path?
I mean, there's no point in not looking at this point.
Page 57, let's take a look. You walk over to investigate the lair, but you're suddenly aware of a dark shadow being cast all about you. You hear a loud roar above you, and you look up to see a dragon-like creature with 2 legs and green scaly skin flying down to its lair. A bolt of fire shoots from its mouth towards you. You must test your luck.
Okay.
You only have a luck of 7.
Yep. This is when we need double 1.
Yeah.
7.
You've got a 7. That's fine. You're still
Yeah.
lucky, but your luck
Okay.
now goes down to 6. If you are lucky, the firebolt misses you and explodes by your feet. Turn to page 132. I'll do it again. Why not? 132. Whew, lucky. Lucky, that could have scorched you. Page 132.
Can't fit that in. The picture of the pigeon's taking up too much space. Just get rid of one of its wings.
The creature landing in front of you is a wyvern. It looks at you and opens its mouth again to let out another burning roar. It's about 10 meters long and its thick scales are hard to penetrate with your sword. Do you possess a flute? Oh, I haven't started the timer again. Oh no, why did no one tell me? Ah!
And they don't have a flute.
You don't have a flute.
Wait, do I have a flute?
I don't think so.
Where were you supposed to get a flute?
I don't know.
Who brings a flute? Who brings a flute?
It'll be the bard bringing that bloody flute.
I've got a net of entanglement. I've got a net.
Who's a net?
That's all I've got. Can I use my net to just throw it at it? I'm imagining the net to be like quite small though, maybe just like covering the dragon's foot.
Yeah,
or, like,
I reckon the
over
net
its
is
head,
quite
but not
small.
covering the body.
Could have bought one, the flute. Yeah, I don't think it gave you the option, did it? I don't think the flute was on the list.
Should have bought. You had to bring one from home.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you don't have a flute.
No
We're gonna
flute.
go to page 167. The wyvern's long tail swishes from side to side. Smoke curls up into its nostrils. You must fight this fearsome monster. This could be the thing that kills you. It has a skill of
I don't want to.
has a skill of 10 and a stamina of 11.
Okay.
Maybe you could improvise a flute with some grass strands. Oh my god, you remember? Please tell me you used to do that as a
in
kid.
like first school with the little reeds.
Yeah.
But it had to be the right bit of grass. Like it couldn't be any old bit.
Oh, it had to be the right bit.
Okay.
Samuel says, wasn't it available? No, it wasn't available in the shop. You would have had to have found it somewhere probably.
Maybe strap together, I don't know, the rope of climbing and the nose filters, like carve out the nose filters. Okay, we're fighting a dragon apparently.
Yeah, it's got a skill of 10 and a stamina of 11.
Okay, I rolled 10. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
20.
reduce my stamina now. Just gonna reduce that now.
20, yeah, 20.
Well,
this
it
is
a
going to
dragon.
be really hard. It's going to be really tough. I reckon this is going to kill you.
Okay, that is 16.
I got a 15, so you hit it. I got 16, so you hit it. A right old pickle, yeah. Doing well so far. Landed 2 hits already.
15.
I got an 18, so the
Okay.
wyvern hits you. Reckon it gets you with a fireball. Why not?
Takes an armor.
Sure.
Oh, that was good. 20.
I got a 21.
But that's not fair.
Sorry.
All of my life wasted.
It's like scorching you right now.
The only double 6 I've had. 18.
I rolled double ones. I've got a 12.
Yes.
It's on 5 health.
14.
Got a 19.
Okay. $15.
Another 19.
Not fair. Can I ask the dragon just to stop for lunch?
No.
It's a quick spot of lunch.
No. 9 to 5, what a way to make a living.
Okay, that was good. That's 19.
I got a 20.
Oh, that's not fair. That's what I get. That's what I get for starting on a dragon.
Sorry, you should have just
Doesn't
left your
matter
lair alone.
It
Jesus.
doesn't matter what I roll. Okay, 18.
Got a 12.
Okay.
It's on 3 health.
Okay, 18 again.
I got a 13. So it's on 1 health, 1 hit left. 1 hit
Okay.
left.
And I've got 3 hits left in me. 6 and stop spinning. Okay. 17.
I got a 19. Ooh, I love that Thamur's keeping track. Makes it even more tense.
16.
I got a 70.
Can I use my luck?
You can to try and reduce damage, but
Okay.
if you are not lucky, you are dead.
Okay, I'm gonna... No, let's just take the hit, actually.
Take the hit, okay?
Yep.
Oh gosh. This is so tense.
Okay. 19.
I got a 16. You've killed it. Oh my
that.
goodness. Oh
I'm
my
gonna have to
god.
practice my math skills before I come back here. Wyvern's dead.
That was tense.
Did I have some of the hammer?
Let's
I'm
have a
gonna eat
look, shall
I'm gonna
we?
eat some lunch. I'm gonna eat my last provision.
If you win, turn to page 305. I honestly thought you were going to be the first adventurer to die this season.
Eat my last bit of lunch. It's not over yet.
You walk around the motionless wyvern and start to rummage through its lair and surrounding debris. You find a gauntlet made of plate iron, a throwing knife, 10 gold pieces, and a gold ring. You put the knife and the 10 gold pieces into your backpack. Would you like to try on the gauntlet, try on the gold ring, or leave the items and head north along the path?
I'm gonna put the gold ring on.
Put the gold ring on, page 133.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen now?
I don't know.
You lose 5 stamina.
Slipping the ring onto your middle finger, you are suddenly gripped by an agonizing pain.
Great.
Eventually the pain subsides, but you're unable to take off the ring. You're wearing a cursed ring of slowness, which will force you to
Classic.
subtract 2 from your dice rolls when making your attack strength combat. So just
Okay.
minus
I've got
2
a
to
minus
your
2
skill.
now.
So you're on 6 skill. Skill is 6. Do you wish to try on the gauntlet, or do you want
Yeah,
to
why-
ignore it? Yeah,
Just
try on
put
the
it on.
gauntlet. Why
Put it
not?
on.
Page 374. Why not? What's the worst could happen? 374. Why
It
not?
might be the gauntlet. It might be the gauntlet that removes the ring.
Let's have a look.
It might be the system. That's how it might work.
You slip the gauntlet onto your hand and take hold of your sword. Slicing the air with it, you feel more than usually skilled with your weapon. You now possess a gauntlet of weapon skill which will allow you to +1 to all future dice rolls when computing your attack strength. So you actually go back up to 7 skill.
That was a bit pointless.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Anything else?
Rosie.
Any other items of clothing that we can put on?
There's nothing. You must now head north along the path, turning to page 360.
It's the worst dragon I could have drawn ever.
Walking along the narrow path, you suddenly hear the sharp crack of a twig breaking and the whisper of low voices. You draw your sword and wait anxiously with your back to a large oak tree. Then from behind the trees opposite, you step 4 men... I read that wrong. Then from behind the trees opposite you, step 4 men and a woman dressed in green tunics. Each looks menacing and they stand with their swords and axes in their hands. The young woman steps forward and tells you that you're trespassing on their territory and you must pay a levy of 5 objects from your backpack or face the consequences. Do you wish to give them what they want, or would you rather spit on the ground in response and fight them?
Spit on the ground.
Now we have learned from past adventures that they will accept coins. They will accept 5 gold coins as the item.
Just throw them their gold because I've got loads.
Okay, so you're gonna
those
give
earrings.
Give them what they want.
One earring.
Okay.
It's worth 5 gold.
Okay, so 279. 279.
Give them it. I can't afford to fight them all.
You'll definitely die.
They were obviously just watching me fight a dragon. Fighters or
and they're like, he's really on his last legs. I reckon we can get him. Let's deck him.
Plus they ask for my blanket. They won't let me pass until I've given them a blanket as well.
So you treat all the items in your backpack as single objects, including gold pieces. Make the necessary deductions from your equipment list and turn to 246. So you could just give them 5 gold coins and that's it. The earring is 1 item. They want 5. 5 gold coins would be cheaper, yes. You're like, there you go. That's all I've got. That's all I can give you. Sorry, mate. Gotta get going.
I've got this ring. If you can get it, actually, I probably shouldn't say if you can get it off my finger. They'll probably
Take
just
your hand.
hack it off.
We're gonna head to page 246. The bandit woman takes the items from you and steps back to let you pass. You head north again and soon notice the trees beginning to thin out on either side of the path. Eventually the path leads out of the trees and into a ploughed field. You are out of Darkwood Forest. Turn to page 204. The path leads through the field to a stone bridge over a clear stream. Beyond the bridge are the small cottages and wooden huts of a village. A sign on the bridge reads, Stone Bridge. You cross the bridge and see 2 old dwarves with long white beards standing by a cottage looking at you. Do you have the hammer head and handle with the letter G inscribed on them?
I'm gonna tell them yes. But
really,
I need to be back in it. I'm gonna tell them yes, but I need to be back in a minute. Sure, of course I've got them.
Yeah, I just left them back in the forest.
See, there's a sky on a mushroom. No, I obviously do not.
You possess neither the head nor the handle, and you must turn to page 381. You hand them a drawing of a hammer.
Yep.
No, but I've got this drawing.
I bought them an axe.
And a blanket. And a blanket. You have failed in your quest to help the dwarves. You're unable to face Gillibrand, their king, and you decide to head east and find a place to rest after your perilous journey. That's not really the way it ends, though. The way it ends is they are really disappointed. They just stand there and they touch and they go,
just head east.
Another one.
Walk off.
Another one.
In a different depth. Yeah, but if you think about it, we've passed at least one other person that has been sent to find this hammer.
Well, they're very disappointed in you, and they basically boo you out of Stonebridge. They literally boo you. There you go.
I'm gonna draw a picture of me sad.
They are, they're not happy with you at all. They pelt you with rotten vegetables.
Yeah, but
even a kid comes up, a little kid comes up and kicks you in the shin.
Yeah,
and then says, "Get out of here, loser!"
Big leg came out of the bushes to ask me about this. How did they know that it's me? Like, I might have been trying to go through Stonebridge.
You're the only non-dwarf here, and they've seen many adventurers come through this way already, and they're like, "Here's another one, lads. Here's another one."
It's because I'm so dirty. That's how they know.
And they're like, "Here's another one. I bet you he hasn't got the hammer. I bet you he hasn't got the hammer. I bet you he hasn't."
It sounds like one in the background's blowing a party horn.
But yeah, literally, a kid comes up and kicks you in the shin and calls you a loser and tells you to get out of here. Get out of here, loser!
How much damage does this kick do?
1.
So my 1. No, I'm
you
safe,
lose
then.
1 stamina.
I was gonna say I'm safe.
How many stamina have you got left?
4.
Oh.
If that kick had done any more, then that would have just dropped to the floor.
That would have been an amazing way to do it.
Child.
But yeah, no, they're really unhappy with you. They've had so many adventurers come through without the hammer. They are just like really not happy with you at all. I
tried my best for them.
You've got no choice but to go and find a rock to camp by for the night, and you've got to sleep there and think about how disappointing all your family. Like, I mean, you can't go back to your mum, your dad, or your grandpa again.
I mean, grandpa won't mind. Mum and dad maybe, but he won't care. He's too big into arm wrestling.
You're a disappointment to us all, son.
Wow.
Don't you ever show your face in Darkwood Forest again.
You've let us down.
Next time they'll just shrug because they're so used to it. Yeah, they're just like, here's another one. Yeah, all right, fine, you've not got it. Off you go. So unfortunately, you've failed.
Maybe they should go out and find their own hammer instead of trusting random adventurers to.
You know what?
Go
I
and
think
do it.
they're secretly just really scared of the forest.
I don't think there really is a hammer.
You don't think there is a hammer? You think it's all a ruse?
Nope. It's all a prank.
It's all a prank.
By the Baron. The Baron said that there's a magical hammer.
Yeah, I also think
solve all situations.
I also think that it's a prank. It was already taken out of the forest. Yeah, you're too late. Dana Rex has already given them the hammer. Just
that's why
no one's told anyone else about it. No one's told anyone else about it.
Galabrand's taken the hammer, left, stolen it.
He's just deployed to get you into the town so they can mug you.
What I can do is I can give them 15 gold if they tell people that I did find the hammer.
No, but you know what? You're just camping down for the night, and you realise that little bugger who kicked you in the shin nicked your blanket.
Who's dirty anyway? Who's dirty by now? Well, I stole it from someone else. It's the life of a blanket in these times. Just constant stealing. Now I've got to find one from someone else.
Oh man. So I'm going to give you another shout out just while you're here.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to where we killed the wyvern, and I'm going to make its nest into my home. And then if anybody walks up the path with a hammer, I'm going to mug them.
You're going to mug them?
I'm going to dress up as a wyvern.
I was going to say, are you going to actually put like the wyvern's head on and stuff? I can provide you with the sound effects, it's fine.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait and try and take the hammer from someone else.
Nice. Sounds like a plan.
Gonna become an NPC here.
They refuse the gold, but they do. Oh, they refuse to tell everyone that you found the hammer, but they do
take it
and the rest. Yeah, but yeah, I'm afraid that you failed. So I've got to give you this.
Well, I never asked to be part of this quest. I was just having a little nap near like a big tower, and this dwarf came out. And then moral of the story: don't trust strangers to do your quest.
No.
That's find someone you can trust to do it. Because to be fair, I didn't put too much effort into finding the hammer.
You were more bothered about the blanket.
Exactly. Like I was asked to find the hammer, but it wasn't my responsibility.
No. And in the quest to find the blanket, you were very victorious.
We did that.
You did that.
Got the blanket.
Yeah, so kudos for that.
Mushroom man. We didn't die. Nearly died. But we didn't die.
Didn't die.
My map looks like I've just drawn Batman.
Yeah.
But really badly.
You'll have to send me a picture. I want to see. But yeah, unfortunately, you failed. So only one person has made it out with the hammer.
Shame.
Shame.
Never mind.
Never mind. So
always more adventures to be had.
Always more adventures to be had. So Nervous Cabbage, tell us what you're up to on Twitch. Where can people find you? What do you do here? What have you got coming up? Why should people give you a follow?
You shouldn't. Don't do it. I won't find your hammer. And I'll let my family down.
Yeah.
I'm a variety streamer currently playing through Final Fantasy IX and whatever game that I've got installed. I think we're doing Far Cry 5 at the minute, me and Katie, which is incredibly fun.
Far Cry is such a good game series.
It's the dynamics of the game, like how it's put together, because it's quite fun as well. For being quite a serious game, it's quite fun. So that's kind of what we're doing at the minute. And I'm trying to get my stream room set up still, but I've got loads to do. I need to put like the background back up and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, watch out for that. And I've got a chair that's not going to collapse now, so...
Oh, nice. That's always fun.
Unfortunately, I don't think anybody will see me fall over now. Well, we'll find out. We'll see.
We'll see. Thamiel says everyone has made it out, but only one person has had the hammer. Yeah, so...
Because there's only one hammer.
Haha.
That's why only one person has made it out. There's only one.
There's only one. Well,
Did you say they've got it all? They've got it already.
I feel like it's another Death Trap Dungeon situation where someone randomly goes out into the forest every year and puts the hammer in a different place, and is like, well,
it's a sport. It's a game. It's a
game. It's sport.
See this? I'd say this one is trickier than Death Trap Dungeon.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Isn't Death Trap Dungeon? You've just got to make it out. Whereas this one, you've got to make it out with the items.
Yeah.
To finish it, so it's not like you can just brute force your way to the end.
No.
This is an interesting one. This is a good one.
And it's got a very different feel to Death Trap Dungeon as well.
Yeah.
I've already planned the next season. I already know what I'm going to do next season. I already know what I'm going to do for definitely the next season and maybe the season after. They're all going to have a slightly different feel. But I love doing this. But we can only do it if we've got adventurers. So thank you for being the adventurer today.
That's absolutely fine. I'm gonna walk my
having
dog
you
now
on.
and
Nice.
go for my own personal adventure now.
Nice.
Hopefully no dwarfs ask me to find a hammer.
I'm just walking my dog. Like, let me get on with it.
If he does, when I'm walking in the middle of like the woods on my dog walk, I'm just gonna say no. Straight up.
I've already done this today and I failed.
Nope. Like, sorry, I can't do it.
No one appreciates it. I went on a little adventure today as well. I actually walked into town for the first time in ages and came back with a donut, so that was success.
Well, might be going to buy a pick and mix. I haven't decided yet.
You know what? I wanted to go to Starbucks to get a chocolate and cheesecake muffin because I had one last week and I haven't been able to stop thinking about it. And I actually stood outside Starbucks and waited for it to open. And when I got in there, they didn't have one. And I was like,
wow,
what?
Oh, she's like, that's the worst.
She's like, they'll be here tomorrow. I was like, I walked into town especially today to get one. I was
Do you know what you should have done?
You ruined my day.
You should have sat down and just been like, I'll wait then. It's just like, I'll wait until you've got one. But it won't be till tomorrow. That's fine, I'll wait. That's fine, I'll wait.
No, but
I'll just wait.
I had to come and do the stream, so, you know.
Oh, well.
You know.
This is where you get somebody else to stand in place for you.
I haven't got anyone to do that. No one could do this.
I'll be back later. No one could do that.
No one could do this. No one could read and narrate and roll dice and control all the music. It's difficult. There's a lot going on here. A lot going on.
It's when it throws in the maths. That's when it really throws you off.
Yeah. No, the maths is hard. But yeah, like that was the whole point of me walking into town today. Is I'm going to walk into town and reward myself with this muffin, and they didn't bloody have one. So I got a donut from next door. Did we win? No, we did not win.
Did you glare at Starbucks while you were buying this donut from the other shop across the road?
The thing is, I was gonna leave it, and then my boyfriend was like, "You could just go and get a donut from the Steam House." I was like, good idea, because they've got their Easter ones in as well. So I've got a mini egg donut, but I also bought a cream egg cookie because I'm naughty. And he's like, "That's a big box just for one donut." I was like, "I didn't just get one donut.
It's a big donut."
No muffins and no hammers. No, today's been a total fail. Total fail.
No hammer. I didn't die, so it's not been. I live to tell the tale, at least.
You did live. Everyone has lived to tell the tale.
A shame none of my family will accept me anymore to listen to it.
You better not show your face in this forest ever again.
Except for Grandad, but all he wants to talk about is arm wrestling. So he's not interested in anything else.
I think he might be a bit disappointed now because he's spent 90 years training and you just walk in and beat him. I think he's gonna start thinking about his life choices.
It's because he's been training against himself.
Yeah,
it hasn't been any other people. It's just been him like mentally practicing.
I mean, how do you arm wrestle with yourself? You can't really.
You don't. You like hold your arm out, but you do it mentally. You like pretend that someone's fighting. Like, ooh, and then you win. Yep, that was a good practice.
Oh, well, I'm going to say goodbye to you, Nervous Cabbage.
Yeah, I'll say bye until the next time.
Until
it's
the
been
next
an absolute
time.
pleasure. It's
you
been great.
Too. Yeah, I love having you on. Love it. So let's all give a big clap. Let's get some claps in chat. Claps in chat for Nervous Cabbage because he was a great adventurer today. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
And we'll say goodbye for now. Goodbye for now. But thank you so much, and I'll catch up with you soon. Bye, Cabbage.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, that's it. Another adventurer has gone through the Forest of Doom and made it to Stonebridge, but with no hammer. Steve, thank you so much for being here today. Steve, Sirenscape. What can I say? All of the epic sounds today have been by Sirenscape. Steve is my new colleague, so figure that one out, guys. This cannot happen without an adventurer. So no adventurer equals no adventure and no stream. So if you want to be an adventurer, if anyone wants to be an adventurer, get in touch with me and we'll see if we can get you on. This is usually we do a 15 episode season and this has been episode 5. So there's 10 episodes left. So I need 10 more adventurers, ideally. But it can be a shorter season. So 5 adventurers have gone through the Forest of Doom now. Only one has made it out with the hammer successfully and made it onto the leaderboard. No one else has made it onto the leaderboard. So Dana Rex stands every chance of winning this season. Woo! It was very entertaining. Thank you, Linda. Thank you for all the claps as well. And Nervous Cabbage is like one of my favourite guests. Absolutely love him. Now, I've already decided on a raid target today, and it's our good friend Jojo Levy, who was the adventurer from last week. He is doing a charity stream, raising money. He's doing a 12-hour stream of, I believe he's playing Minecraft. So we are going to go and do that. But as always, thank you to Sirenscape for the epic sounds. And thank you to Ian for creating this amazing book. And thank you to all of you for tuning in today and watching and continuing to support the stream. And I'll catch you all next week. We're raiding. Yeah, we are. Only because it is a special occasion. It is a charity stream and it is our good friend Joe. So we don't usually raid, usually I say, go and be free, my friends, go and consume whatever content you want. But we are going to raid Joe today because I promised that we would. So go and get that raid command copied. If you're a sub, you can do sub raid. And we are going to go and raid Joe J. Levy. But thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for supporting the stream. Thank you for being awesome. And see you next week. It was a great one to follow. It was great to be able to follow one almost completely. Oh yeah, it's always great when you pop in at the start and you don't miss anything. But there's still so much of that book that people haven't explored, and I'm like dying to go a different way and explore lots of different stuff. So yeah, let's go and give some love to Joe. Let's go and get that raid command copied. I need to remember to copy that as well. Yeah, someone needs to go east. Please choose east. Let's go east next time. Yes. So who wants to be on? Who wants to be my guest? Put you all on the spot. If anyone wants to be a guest, just get in touch and we'll see what we can sort out. But I'm gonna leave you with my end screen. Next season, sure, Thamio, that's not a problem. Colleen, when are you gonna come on? I know that you not this week, maybe not next week. think Kiki said she might do next week, so we'll see. I'll get in touch with her. But Colleen, I'd love to have you on, my darling, when you're ready. But we're gonna head off. So have a great weekend, guys, and I will see you next week, my darlings. Lots of love. Mwah.